Hello, good evening, morning, afternoon. My name is Mazi, aka the Art of Mazi. I'm a digital artist. I like to draw anime, gaming, pop culture, theme, prints, stickers, keychains, and all that stuff. And today, I realized, hold on, I had to merge this one. I had to hide this one really quick. Well, shit. But yeah, today we are going to be ranking y'all's Artist Alley and convention hot takes. So earlier, I want to say earlier last week, or maybe sometime last week, I asked my Instagram, my Discord, and several other Artist Alley fans slash convention people, several artists, even several volunteers slash staff of conventions. So, yeah, I asked them what their hot take is, and this is our rank. This is gonna be our ranking. So the way how it works, um, so first I'm gonna say my take on it. Whether oopsie, hold on. Whether I agree, whether I disagree, or maybe so or so. Yes or no. Uh-oh. Wait, what do you mean uh-oh? Wait, what's wrong with uh-oh? What's wrong with uh-oh? Wait. Are we okay? Are we still live? Are we having issues? Oh no. Oh no. I'm scared. What's uh-oh? We're revealed too early. Okay. Okay. But before we start, hello Bale. Hello. Time to get spicy as my noodles. I thought about doing my noodle challenge, but I wasn't prepared. Maybe next time. Maybe the next hot takes or something. Maybe I'll do like anime hot takes or like gotcha game hot takes or something. Wildsarn, hello, welcome. Chow mein, hello, good to see you. We're getting Korean spicy noodles here. I should have now thinking about it, I should have done spicy noodle challenge. But that's okay. I'm getting Chinese mala combo. Help. Oh, good luck, God bless. Shoyos, hello, welcome. Welcome. Long time no see. Stop talking in the middle of the goddamn lane and get out. Today there will be chaos. What's up, type of motto? Also, thank you for the 41 months. Holy shit. Thank you. Oh my god. Has it been 41 months since I started streaming? Oh my god. Doing foot juice means you ran out of ideas. Is that your hot take, Chow mein? New fiction, hello Mazi, hello new fiction. Wellington, hola, ¿cómo estás? Buenas noches. Revealed too early. Yeah, we're still live. Okay, cool. Alrighty, so yeah. So before we got started, so how I'm gonna rank them. Oh, I think I already explained it, but let me just explain it again. I don't know if you can hear my dog, but let me explain it again. So, I will do the first like maybe 5 minutes of each take at max 5 minutes because we have quite a bit of entries. I think I have a little bit more too because I wasn't able to add them. So, um, so yeah, about 5 minutes max for each of them. I have a little timer here. I'm gonna say if I agree, if I disagree, or maybe agree or disagree, or like in the middle. So, and then afterwards, I'm gonna put them on this lovely tier list. So we have ghost pepper spicy, hot and spicy, mild, no spice, and it's gonna be cold turkey. So, uh, if you don't know what a hot take is, basically a hot take is like an opinion that could cause certain debates. At least hold on, let me pull up the definition. A hot take is a deliberately proactive or strongly worded opinion that challenges the popular consensus. It defines the status quo, demands a reaction, and highly subjective. So that's what I'm gonna be doing on that tier list to see how spicy it can get. So I saw some of them there, yeah, I would say it's pretty spicy. Oh my god. Yo, thank you, Wellington. Thank you for the 30-month 30 stream streak. 30-month streak. Hell yeah. Is it actually 30 months? Oh yeah. I know I've been on and off here and there, but I'm trying to come back to it. That's why I started this thing. So yay! Oh my god, 3 stream streak! Yay! Thank you guys so much. Even though I haven't really been streaming, but it's fine. Okay. Also, is the audio on? Oh, wait, I don't have music, huh? Hold on. Chotomate. Oh my god. Wait, how do I add? Is it this one? Yeah. We'll add my piano. Is my piano too loud? How's my piano? Is it too loud? Is it too loud? Too quiet? Okay. Alright, well, just let me know. It's fine? Okay. Pinano. Crystal, hello, welcome. I like this background music. I honestly don't remember where I got this. I'm gonna be real. I don't remember where I got this. Ah, okay. Oh, wait, what happened? What happened? Did I move it? Oh, shit. I moved it. Oh, no. Okay. Okay, I'm sweating because I'm like scared, like, oh my god, what if this is the stream that like it becomes like the cancel of Mozzie? I mean, I looked at all of them and it looks okay. What I'm about to say, alright, I was just gonna say a disclaimer now. Whatever I say is my opinion, it's not the facts. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Feel free to let me know what you think. But let's all be respectful here. We're not going to point out any names or any... I don't want to say any convention names. If I do, I will make sure to catch myself. So, yeah. The stream isn't complete without the background piano. Hell yeah. I'm 3 people in. I'm going to get... I'm 3 people in on I'm going to get canceled in the past week. Yeah, especially in this economy, in this kind of world. anything I always get so scared of like anything I say. I'm like, oh my god, somebody's gonna get really offended or something. So I'm like, but I don't know. The fact is that it's your opinion. Exactly. Okay, so let me just make sure. I'm just gonna keep this one open. Oh wait, let me get the link of the form and then just pin it so that way you guys can add some. But if I need to stop, then I will. So, but okay, so announcements before we start. I'm sorry, I'm like delaying it so much. But before we start, I will be at Anime Impulse Bay Area table. Yes, you can find out on my socials tomorrow. Holy shit. But I will be at Anime Impulse Bay Area this weekend on Saturday and Sunday. I am part of 2 rallies, the Final Fantasy XIV Summer Minion Rally and a Only Silas Rally. So if you're into Final Fantasy XIV or Love and Deep Space, specifically Silas, make sure you play those and check those out. I also have a lot of stickers, keychains, shirts, sticker books, decals, microfiber cloths, shot glasses, glass cups, and all that kind of stuff at my booth from Final Fantasy XIV, Monster Hunter, Hollow Knight, Silk Song, Love and Deep Space, Uma Musume, anime, gaming, pop culture themed stuff. So, yeah. Alrighty. Okay, let's get started. Let's see what our first one is. Oh boy. Those credit card sticker vendors who only take screenshots and no art themselves shouldn't be allowed in Artist Alley. Okay, let me take out my timer or my stopwatch so I know how much time I'm spending on this. Okay. Alrighty. So, those credit card sticker vendors who only take screenshots and no art themselves shouldn't be allowed in Artist Alley. I agree. Yeah, Artist Alley is meant for people who make their own art. If you're taking screenshots, yeah, I don't know if I will consider that your art because that is obviously not. So this one ain't even hot. It's just a fact. I think, yeah, this one I will say is not that hot. Maybe attendees will think otherwise, but as an artist, I don't think it's hot. I think everybody knows in Artist Alley, like it's for creators. It's for creators and artists, people who made their own stuff. Now, if you rip something off of like the internet and just place it on like anything, anybody can do that. But not everybody can like, you know, like do digital art or like crochet like their own little cute plushie and all that kind of stuff. So yeah. So this one, I'm gonna say no spice for this one. Okay. It's gonna be really small. It's gonna be really small. I couldn't really think of a way to put them in there, but hey, we already saw that, so. All right, next one. The round, cute style is so cute, but so overrepresented at cons. Sad face. Ooh, okay. It's true. It is true. Ooh, this sucks because I am technically in that category. But I mean, I also have like other things too. What if spreadsheet? Oh, I mean, I already prepared the slides. That's the thing. Yeah, maybe next time. This is my first like ranking stream kind of thing, so yeah. Damn, they call you out, Mozzie. I don't know, but okay, even though I am part of this category, I have to agree. Because I do walk around Artist Alley. There is a lot of round, cute style. However, it's not a bad thing. It's not really a bad thing because everybody has a different kind of like cute kind of style. Like there's ones without the lines. There's one with the lines. Mine's with the black line art. Or like some are meme, some are meant for cute, some are original, some are fan art. So it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing to be over representative, you know? Like it's not too much of a bad thing. So, but yeah, I do see a lot of around cute style more than prints. But it also depends which con, because like different cons like vet differently. Like for Fanime, for example, they have a lot of print art, whereas some other cons I can't really think of on the top of my head, there's a lot more cute art. So, and to be fair, the reason why you've been seeing a lot of cute art from me personally is because like last year I was in a lot of events back to back, so I didn't really have time to like sit down and make a giant like full piece. So between those times, between cons and like between con weekends, I only had time to do a chibi. So that's why you see a lot from me. That might be the same for everybody else because it's a lot faster, but people work differently. So okay, wow, that only took 5 minutes. I mean, not even take 5 minutes. That took 2.5 minutes. Okay, let me just catch up on this. Really just trying to messy. I want a credit card sticker, but IDK if my bank would allow that. You have to agree because you need less competitors. Yeah, that's true, yeah. Alrighty, this question reminds me of how Disney used to have unique animation for like every movie, but now everyone looks the same. That's true, you know? Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of, like, I think Disney used to have that style, but then they switched to a different kind of style that I'm, like, confused if it's Disney or not. I'm able to tell when it's Sony, or, like, DreamWorks? Yeah. Even with Pixar, it's hard to tell, like, what's Pixar and what's Disney, so. It's not my birthday, Wellington, by the way. It's not my birthday. Okay, so is this a hot take? You know, I'll say it's mild. I will say it's mild. Okay, I already see the first word of this. Have a deodorant, perfume, personal hygiene merchant on hand. People seriously need it. It would be funny and also convenient. So is this person saying that there should be a merchant on hand at cons that sell deodorant, perfume, and personal hygiene and stuff at the cons? You know, I'm for it. I am for it because, like, holy shit. Literally, there are so many cons I've been to in the past. Okay, like, even before Artist Alley, like, I've been going to conventions for more than 15 years. And there have been some stinky hallways out there. And I'm like, yo, if you have a hotel here, there's a shower for free. You're not paying for water. There's usually like the soaps, the shampoo, Maybe they don't have deodorant, but you know, those two are at least the minimum, the bare minimum. Why aren't you using it? Yes, it would be funny, and it's very convenient. So, but my problem is, would it take a spot in the vendor hall? I mean, I guess that's fine. Like, yeah, that was fine. I feel like they would make. Ooh, would they make money? If they put anime waifus on the deodorant themselves, I think it would sell really, really well. Like my friend, I'm not gonna say their company, but my friend has a company. Not a company. He doesn't own the company. Sorry. My friend works for a company that has waifus on a certain thing. I'm not gonna say because I don't know if it's not lewd. It's just a little violent. But you know, hey, that's pretty cool. Oh my god. Taco meat, hello, welcome. Yeah, because everybody could get stanky. Everybody could get stinky. Like sometimes, like, you know, sometimes I get self-conscious and I have to bring us like a little small deodorant. I'm like, okay, well, like I brought this just in case, because sometimes the conventions don't turn on the AC till like the day of, and I'm like setting up and it's really hot and really toasty in there. It's like, okay, I gotta bring something with me, especially if I'm saying hi to other artists. Usually whenever I say hi to other artists during setup, I'm like, oh my god, hi, it's good to see you. I'm so sorry, I'm so sweaty. And they're like, it's okay, me too. I'm like, hey. But yeah, I think this would be a good idea at cons. That is not a hot take. It is not a hot take. I think a lot of people agree that there's a lot of stinky people out there. Or just a lot of stank. It is a true take. Levi Ackerman themed deodorant? Hell yeah. Give me that musk. No, 2G. Also, hello, 2G. Wipe your armpits with your waifu. Put a stylus on it. Oh, a Love and Deep Space deodorant. That would be really, really fun. Honestly. Like, see, you don't want to smell bad for your wife or husbando. So, your wife or your husbando are offering it to you. Sakura Chiyono o time. Just name each deodorant after favorite characters and advertise it. Wipe your favorite character all over yourself. I had some Lance tea from AX, but I don't know if people discussed it here. Not sure if we're allowed. I don't know if we're gonna talk about that yet, but I have talked about Love at Deep Space, but if you want to tell me afterwards, feel free to. Okay, so I'm gonna put this cold turkey. I'm gonna put this cold turkey because I think that's a really good idea. And I feel like if cons themselves sell that product, they would make so much money. Especially with the waifus. If somebody out there needs a business idea for conventions, boom. There you go. Just make sure you credit us, please and thank you. Okay. This is probably a very spicy take. I participate in a ton of stamp rallies, but I think all cons need to ban them. Please. Ooh. 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 Okay. I know certain cons do ban them, but to say all cons, that's crazy. Like, holy moly. Well, actually, I want to hear what you guys have to say about, like, stamp rallies. Yes, rallies is a marketing scheme? Oh, that's a take. That's a take, G. Oh. You know, the other day, I was on Twitter, now known as X. I'm not gonna say X, formerly known as Twitter. No, I'm gonna always call it Twitter. I was on Twitter and I scrolled and I saw somebody complaining about a certain con's crowd and they blamed it on like stamp rallies. And I was like, you know, I feel like that's not really the main reason why that con specifically was crowded. I feel like maybe it might have added like to the crowd, but I wouldn't say it was the main problem. But you know, I don't know. I participate in a ton of stamp rallies, but I think all cons need to ban them, please. Fuck, I don't really know, because I do a lot of stamp rallies, but I have words about stamp rallies, both participating and both hosting and participating as like an attendee. I think it has gone a little out of hand on some of them. There was one rally I almost joined, but it was like 2 weeks before the deadline, and like we needed a rush order, and they're like, okay, each person has to pay $200, and I'm like, excuse me? This was not part of the plan. Yeah, I'm gonna need to pull out. Yeah, so see, stamp rallies do get out of hand quite a bit. And there have been cases where like I'm like talking to a customer. This happened to several other artists too. Like I was talking to a customer who wants to buy some of the stuff, and like people are like trying to like kind of butt in and like try to get their stamp. I'm like, bro, I'm trying to talk to somebody here. Like I know there's some people out there, or some artists out there that that happened to them too. Okay, let me read through. Insert SpongeBob screaming, yes. I want to go participate in rallies, but I gotta stick to a budget. I understand that, especially in this economy. I have conditioning for stamp rallies. Give away to earn a free stamp or pay. I do that for my Final Fantasy 14 rally, but only at SAC Anime, because the other cons that I like host the Wondrous Tales at, I usually ask like the artists like, hey, all right, do we want to do a pay rally or a pay and free rally? So the majority does go towards the pay, but it makes sense. They need to make their cost. They need to make like the cost of like their table, all that stuff, but mainly the cost of the rally, especially if the prizes are really big. Originally, rallies are supposed to be for fun. That's why I made my Wondrous Tales free originally. But yeah, it does get out of hand, and now it kind of does look like a marketing scheme, but yeah. Oh man, we talked about this one for a while. An Arknight stamp rally that keeps coming back does it and makes it so fun. Okay, maybe I might bring my Wondrous Tales as a free version. Our minion rally for a ribbon one was free, but usually ribbons should be free. That might be my I think that might be my ALA hot take, but I'll say my hot takes at the end. This person just needs to save money but can't stop themselves, so they want them to be banned. Of like, I ain't spending $200 extra. Yeah. Okay, no, not the participants are spending $200. Each artist had to put in $200, and I'm like, and this is like 2 weeks before the con. I'm like, yeah, I still need to save money for my hotel and like all the food. If this was told way ahead in advance, then maybe. But the prize was like, it was alright. On a serious consumer note, it just forces people to factor in FOMO. However, what are you going to do when you're courser? Gee, can you help me with that? Into supporting an Arts Tyler art piece that does not suit your personal aesthetic. Homie, I'm gonna need help. What do you mean what does coursed mean? And what do you mean by Tyler? Coursed? Mercury, hello, welcome. How you doing? We're doing some hot takes. If my phone is at 1% BRB, oh, hopefully you charge it right away. Yeah, that sucks for the artist to have to spend extra for last minute thing. Art style. Oh, okay, that's what you mean. What are you going to do when you're coerced into supporting an art style art piece that does not suit your personal aesthetic? Yeah, that was another thing that like so for my Wondrous Tales, I do put out a survey at the end for each artist. It's all anonymous. And I asked them like, "Okay, what do you think? What should I do changing?" So somebody did say like you should vet your artist to match everybody's like style. I'm like style and level. So I'm like, I usually for me originally, I don't like vetting. I just want people who play 14 and have 14 art to participate in the rally because it's meant for fun. It's for people who love Final Fantasy 14 and all for the fans who are attending this convention who love 14. Where was I going with this? But yeah, so now I just have a server because I've been doing it for this for so long. I have a server with a bunch of 14 artists. I just say, hey, I'm at this convention, who wants in? And like I already know who, like I already worked with them before. I would add new ones here and there, but I have to like ask them like, hey, I need to see your art just so I know you have 14 stuff. Because I had people in the past who joined the 14 rally because it was popular, and that pissed me off because I was like, okay, you're obviously not here for fun. You're obviously here for money, which is what I do not like. So I had to kick out a person for that. So, it means to convince strong-armed people verbally. Oh, hello. Have you ever stopped to wonder what kind of rabbit Bugs Bunny is? A gray tall bunny chungus. I don't know. It's an art style and art piece included, by the way. That's why I also strongly recommend people to have at least 5 pieces of that said like thing. If they only have like 3 stickers or like 1 print of like Silas and they don't play lads, then I'm like, do I really want to spend money at this like booth? Like they usually find something else, but like oh god, okay. if you sell then credit and other person only sells Xenos, then shit, what do I do? That's true. Okay. So because we have a lot of takes, I will say there are several Stamp Rally hot takes in this, so this is not going to be the only one, but this is probably the spiciest one I've got. To ban them, I'm going to put a question mark. I mean, not a question mark. Like, kind of, the question mark is mainly like a yes or no. I feel like they should limit, like, what they can do kind of thing. Especially the cons that are like, the WonderCon actually does this really good. So we're not allowed to do scavenger hunt or games. It has to go through them. So if you want to do a rally, you have to bring it up to them and see like, okay, this is okay to do. They're not going to spend money. That's totally fine. You can't call it a scavenger hunt, by the way. So WonderCon, if they do it like WonderCon, where it's like a little bit more like like a little bit more, not vetted, but like just to like check, like, okay, this is fine. Like, it's not gonna get out of hand. Like, okay, you don't have to spend like $50. I mean, you don't have to spend $20 at like 8 boots. So what is that? That's $20 times 8. What's $20 times 8? Ricky, hello, welcome. Okay, hold on. That's $160. But if a convention does ban stamp rallies, I think that's fine. Anime New York does it. There's another con that does it. I think. Now, hear me out. I think AX should not allow stamp rallies. Paid stamp rallies, specifically. Okay, I think just all stamp rallies, because they already have an issue with the crowds. Like, this is my hot take, okay? Like, I think AX is right now is too big. It's at what, 422,000 people? That's a lot of people. Especially if they're gonna go back into the actual size of Artist Alley. I saw the list of how many stamp rallies was going on. Oh my god. I was terrified. Last year was a lot. So, but yeah, I don't think all cons should ban it. I think some cons probably should consider it. Not trying to say anything, but like, this is just my thing. If AX does something with like stamp rallies, maybe they won't. I don't think they will, because like it helps like bring people in. It's like, okay, it gives the attendees something to do. It gives the attendees something to do, especially if there's like especially if it's like towards something that they like. For example, Sky, I know you like Narissa, so I'm gonna take this example. So say you're a Narissa Ravencroft fan and there's a stamp rally dedicated to her. You're gonna feel really excited. It's like, oh my god, there's artists out there who really love Narissa. So I'm gonna go do this to see the other artists. I've seen other people take the rally cards just to see like, okay, this person has 14 art. I don't know if I'm gonna participate in the rally, but this will help. So now saying this, maybe AX should not cancel stamp rallies. No, I don't think they should. But some cons maybe. It is up to them, but it's a hard question. But you know, we spent quite a bit of time on this. I'm going to put this on Ghost Pepper Spicy. Okay. Funny you should say there's going to be a Narissa stamp rally at the upcoming off. Yeah, I know, you told me that. And I was like, bro, please don't travel to Offkai just for a rally. Please. Just look at who's the artist in that rally and support them, honestly. That's like the best thing you can do. Especially if you don't want to travel to like a convention like miles away. Like you have to take a plane to just do a stamp rally. Just look at the artist, follow them, and be like, hey, I saw your stamp rally. Unfortunately, I can't go. Will you have the Narissa stuff online or something? They should limit stamp rallies. Thank you. That's what I'm trying to say. They should limit stamp rallies. They should limit stamp rallies to like, I don't know. I don't think there should be 20 Love in Deep Space rallies. Honestly, I don't think there should be 20 Love in Deep Space rallies. There's too many of the same one, and they get confusing. So yes, they should. Okay, we should compete with the Danger Dog vendors at various LA conventions. Where are my meat skewers at, bro? I don't know what this means. I saw this and I'm trying to understand. Is it the food vendors outside you guys are talking? Is there like a vendor actually called Danger Dogs? Is it the hot dog? It's the street hot dog seller. We should compete. Where are my meat skewers at, bro? You know what? We call them Danger Dogs. I've seen hot dog vendors outside of AX. Oh, okay. So they are talking about the Danger Dogs. Like, what do you mean compete? Like again, like ARTISTALLEY versus Danger Dog? They're two different like areas in selling. What do you mean? Where are my meats? Are you saying you want meat skewers? I am so confused. If you mean by compete with the Danger Dogs, I'm gonna say no. Let them sell the food. And you know what? I had their Danger Dog before. It was pretty good. It was a long time ago, so I don't know about it now, but hey, it was pretty good. They're living it. And you know, convention food inside is so expensive nowadays. They're doing us a favor. So yeah. I'm gonna say this is no spice, I think. Yeah. But you know, if they're saying like, oh, we should have meat skewers, then yeah, I would love to see some meat skewers, like Grill City. That would be really cool. Oh my god. How do you not know we just call them Danger Dogs? I think it bread. Okay, I don't know what people call it. I just call it the hot dog people. The people who serve the hot dogs. Okay. Yes, $8 for a churro. Oh, what the fuck? Really? Really? $8 for... Wait, isn't that the price of Disneyland, actually? Okay, hold on. Let me open my door because it's really hot in here. Talking about get spicy, it's getting hot in here. Also, baby boy. Dog. Really? Are you winning, Mozzie? I don't know. I don't know nowadays if I'm winning. But hello, Gio. How are you? Yes, I bought at least one on... So you spent $8 times 8 times 4. You spent $32 on churros? Okay. If you're hosting... Oh, another stamp rally one. Fun. If you're in or hosting a stamp rally, please, oh my god, please make sure with your rally mates that they have the merch of that series. I hate participating in rallies if there's at least one artist doesn't have anything. If they don't have anything, by the time the con rolls around, drop them. I don't care. I'm so sick of this continuously happening. Yeah, we literally just talked about this. We literally just talked about, like, if you're participating in a rally, you have to have at least 5 merch of things from that series. And I'm not talking about, like, okay, 5 of the same Moogle design. No, I'm thinking, like, okay, you have to have a variety out there because you, as a rally artist, as a rally artist, you are setting an example for the people who love that series. They're expecting artists who love the series. And they want to talk about the series or like the medium that they're in. Now to drop them, yeah, unless it's like the day of, that's gonna be a little hard. But I 100% agree with this. Like most of the time, it's like, oh, like maybe not most of the time. Sorry, I am just talking a lot, but. Maybe there's some rallies where it's like, oh, like, I just want my friend to participate and all this stuff, so I don't really know. So we say this is no spice or spice? Or mild? Because I agree with it. But I don't know if this is a spicy take because, like... Yeah. Nah, not spicy. No spice? Okay. Alrighty. Online Artist Alley shouldn't have... Wah! Kipples, hello, welcome! Thank you for the redeem. Thank you for the my turn. How are you? We're doing some spicy takes. But the next one. Online Artist Alley shouldn't have a booth fee over $20. Yes. First of all, why is there a booth fee for a venue that we're not paying for? Like, if you're paying for Online Artist Alley, at this point you're probably just paying for exposure. Like, I did a virtual Artist Alley, like, ooh, when did I do a virtual Artist Alley? I did a virtual Artist Alley, when did I do that? I did that last year, I think, yeah. Yeah, no, earlier this year. And it was pretty cool. Like, I got to set up my own booth and, like, show off my stuff. I got to see everybody else's booth, and it was completely free. It's free real estate. It's literally free real estate. It's a digital version. And, like, if there is a booth fee, are you charging the people to come in the website? Like, where is this money going? Like, I'm just curious. I've never ran an online Artist Alley. I've never done an online Artist Alley. I only did the 3D virtual Artist Alley. Spice? No spice? I'm gonna say no spice. Like, who? Oh, wait. There is a con that does charge for, like, to be on their website for several amount of days. I think 30 days or something. I forgot which con. I think it was ANYC. I'm not 100% sure. But as consumers, I want to know, do you guys actually look, if there was a list of like artist, a virtual artist alley for a con, and it's just a list, would you look through it and would you actually click on each one to see what their art is? I just want to know. No? Yeah? Yeah? No? To be honest, I would not. Yeah? Okay. Okay, so it's like a 50-50. Nope. Like for me, I have a very short attention span. So I kind of just I like, if I was gonna say, I would just swipe through, like just go down the list. But knowing me, I do love artists. I want to support them as much as I can. So now I would, but before Artist Alley, knowing myself, I probably would have not like looked through that whole thing. I would, if they had pictures of their art or like a picture of their booth of what it would look like for each one, then yeah, I would. Nope. I would read them and only click on names I remember or if someone else mentioned them. Okay. Yes, with a varying digress on how inbreded I was. Wait, what does digress mean in inebriated? If pics, then yes. Okay. I prefer going through and pursuing people's wares than just seeing their names. Drunk. I understand. Degrees of drunkenness. Okay, we already put that one in no spice. We need big cons with different AA table size options, some 6 feet, some 8 feet, etc. for different experience levels. Ooh, so would that mean depending on your experience level, you get either a smaller table or a bigger table? I've seen cons actually kind of do that with like, but not like by level. It's just like, oh, do you want to pay more for 6 feet? Or, I mean, do you want to pay more for 8 feet or do you want to pay less for 6 feet? Inebriated. Inebriated. What does that mean? What that mean? You know, I'm not gonna disagree. I don't think I could disagree. I'll take. Yeah, I think cons should actually have different table size options. I know Sac Anime does that. They have 6 feet and then they have like the 8 feet and then the 10 by 10s. But for different levels, yeah. If you're a starting out level and have a 10 by 10 feet and you don't have a lot, then what are you gonna do with all the extra space? So that's what happened to me in the beginning of when I moved from Artist Alley to Sac Anime vendor. So I got the email for vendors like, oh, congrats, you got a 10 by 10 space. I'm like, cool. And when the time came, I'm like, I thought I had a lot, but at the time I did not. Now I do. Now I have a lot to fill, but at the time I did not. So my booth kind of looked a little empty. So yeah, I agree. All right, to say how spicy this is. I think the one that that might make it spicy is the different experience levels. Because people would probably say like, oh no, like what if this is like their first show, but they've been doing art for a really long time and they actually have a lot of stuff, but they're still like, this is like their first year. So I say maybe mild. I would say mild. I agree with the different size. I know people are probably gonna question the different experience levels. For me, yeah, I agree. It's, yeah, like if you're starting out, you probably should start with the 6 feet and then work your way up. When I started with the 8 feet and I didn't even have a lot to do. Okay, conventions that have lotteries should prove it's lottery drawing. I've seen some cons that have the same reoccurring artists even though it was lottery. No way you can hit the jackpot 7 times and call it luck. Is it calling out? Is it calling out a certain I agree. You know what? I agree. But I'm just saying this is spicy because I know what con they're calling them out for. I'm not gonna say which one because I've been hearing through the grapevine, and a lot of artists have been hearing it through the grapevine too. Oh man. I'm glad that they listened to not call out any convention names, so that's good. I did have to edit out one where it said the convention name though. But yeah, I agree. They should actually prove that it's a lottery, especially if it looks like it's not. There is a con out there that does a live drawing of their lottery for artists. I'm like, you know what? That's cool. You guys are being honest. But like, especially for those who want to do the like a con. I'm trying not to say the con. Especially there's a con. There's several cons out there actually. I'm not gonna say it's a specific one, but there are some cons that have this reputation because that's when it's down to nepotism. Yeah, so it's like it's favoritism, nepotism. Like it's not fair for those who want to have a chance to do ARTISTALLEY at a certain con. Like give the chance. And if they've been there 7 times, then that's obviously not lottery. There's no way. There's probably a chance, but I don't know. The chance of getting hit by lightning is probably higher than doing, especially if like a con has like 3,000 apps. Like you're telling me out of 1 out of 3,000 every time you get in. That's crazy. But you know, I mean, I am not a convention staff at all, so I have no say on anything, but it would be nice to see how they do their process. But I think actually several no. I was like about to say like, oh, some cons switch from lottery to juried, but actually it's been switching to lottery because it's a lot easier. So yeah, when you get more chances to the more you attend, but even then you lose 33% of the time. Oh wait, hold on. Or for your choice of the time. Well, there is a weighted lottery. I'm like, what's the Jill, are you okay? Where you get more chances to 10. Okay, yes, it should be a weighted lottery. It should be so that way that like, okay, I think it should be at least a vetted lottery where it shows like, at least they go through their portfolios like, okay, they're not doing AI, they're not doing tracing art, yada yada yada, as long as they're following our rules. Because what if somebody gets in through the lottery and they're like, oh, we're like a reseller at ARTISTALLEY? Big yikes. Yes, I feel like jury first, then lottery because it increases because of the increase of AI scammers. I mean, Riz then with the tism is a say. Oh, I actually did not know that. Exactly. Okay, now to say how I'm only gonna put it spicy because, yeah, I think it's calling out certain cons. Whew, okay. Okay, we seriously need an 18+ area. I love my spicy merch, but sometimes it's too much and open. Yeah. Especially if you're a family-friendly convention, there's kids walking around. I don't want my kids in the future, well, when I have kids and they go to conventions, I don't want them to see some hoo-haws, you know. There's a Sakamai has 18+ area. Yeah, like conventions have 18+ areas. I feel like some people don't know that they have those 18+ areas, but there are events and cons that don't have them. Like usually they just say, hey, like if you have something explicit, like either hide it or like put post-it notes. I don't know if it's spicy. Maybe for those who really like the the not safe for work stuff. Man, what's going on? Bayo, is this you? Bayo. Bayo. Beowulf. Beowulf, where are you? Beowulf 567. Yes, I am using your government name. Get your ass in here. Is this you? Also, yes, people should buy your entire chain of yours. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, if you want to see me suffer, like I receive your funds, you receive this awesome chains. Yeah. Yeah. Sure. But also question mark, because I am also gonna suffer for 10 minutes straight, and now I'm like forever PTSD. But you know, I always appreciate those who want to support my art and like buy as much as they can. Cold turkey. Should I put this cold turkey? I don't really know exactly where to put this. Need help putting the chains together, eh? It's not that I don't need help. I need help. Well, sometimes I do, but so story with Bayo. He asked me, he's like, hey, I like their job studs. Can I get all of them? And I'm like, I'm sorry? He's like, yeah, can I get all of them? Like, one giant chain. It was my first time ever doing it, so I put it all in one chain. It took me 10 minutes. Wait, Bayo, did I tell you to step to the side? I forgot. I think I told you to step to the side. So once I finished it, I gave it to Bayo, and he was really happy. We took a picture, I posted on my server, and then this guy sees it, and he's like, oh, that's so cool! Can I get one too? And I'm like, oh my fucking god. But he didn't have him in all-in-one chain. It was separate chains, so that's good. Yeah, you remember that photo? Yeah, that was Bayo. So yeah, the Mozzie lore. Alright, next one. Vendors, stop selling knockoff anime merch, as in keychains, cheap pins, anime pins, anything that can be a copy and print from a drop shipment. Especially those 3D printed dragons. It's anime conventions, not a flea market. Alright, what'd I miss? Alright, gee, you missed. Okay, you already step rallies. Conventions that have lotteries should prove lottery drawing. Oh, actually, I'll post this on the server. Not with, like, what my takes are, but... Let me see. So right now we're talking about vendors, about selling knockoff anime merch and keychains. So back then, that's what, like, a lot of the vendors stuff, at least the conventions I went to, some of them had these because, like, we couldn't get a lot of stuff. But the 3D printed dragons, I 100% agree. Because, yeah, it to me, they look tacky sometimes. They look tacky. And, like, I know some of them, most of them are not modeled by the person. They just buy the thing and then they just print it themselves. If you make your own, that's great. That's really cool. But the thing is with vendor, it's kind of hard because, like, no, I don't know, because it's not an artist alley. So, like, I don't really know exactly what their rules are. I don't really know exactly what the rules for vendor hall is. Like, okay, are they allowed to sell this kind of stuff? I think they said no bootleg stuff. So, yeah. Drop shipment, yeah, that could kind of be annoying. Yeah, it's cool the first time you see it, but after it's sucky. The dragons. This goes along the line of, like, yeah, this should they be those were knockoffs? I guess some of them are. I don't know exactly what is a knockoff and what is not for the 3D dragons, because I don't really know. I don't really know. But I have seen them at conventions. It's just hard for me to know if it's... Maybe it's hard for the staff people to know too. If it's legit or from them or not. But if they took out the bootlegs and could add something else in there, like the deodorant people, the deodorant selling people, or like even more, like maybe other vendors, like make room for other. Okay, if we're taking those people out for better vendors, then yes, I agree. Usually when I pass by like one of those anime knockoff like stuff or like the stuff that you get from drop shipments and all those things, I kind of just pass by. I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna shop there. If it's like a figure shop, like one of my friends, they work for a company that sells figures and Gunpla and all that stuff. I always visit their booth. I'm like, yo, what's up? What's the newest thing you got? But yeah, 100%. Okay. I'm gonna say mild. Should I say mild? Is this mild? I want to say it's mild. Wow, there's been a lot of no spice, guys. What the hell? I'm heading out. Bye, Mazi. Bye, chat. Buenas noches. Buenas noches, Wellington. Adios. Thank you for coming by. Gracias. Ayabu, thank you. Thank you for the follow. Sorry, I didn't get to see that. Why is my thing not pinging? Alrighty. Con food becomes extremely overpriced. Example, $6 for a bottle of water. Yes, it has become overpriced, but also the economy also has been shit. But even before the economy, convention food is always expensive. That's why it's probably better to bring your own food if you can, or buy from the food trucks outside that might also be expensive, or support the other restaurants outside the venue, especially the local ones. I'm always for the locals, so yeah. But hi, Ayabu. Hi, how are you? Excited to see mines? Wait, which one was your... Wait, actually, no, don't tell me. Wait, don't say it. Don't say it. You can tell me after if you want. After the stream. Bring your own food from home is highly recommended. Yes. Saves you money. Yeah, just saves you money. This also has to apply if the convention allows it though. So, and $6 for a water bottle, that is what do you call it? Thievery? That's theft. That is theft. Bottle of water is a necessity. It should not be $6. It should not be $6. It should not be over like, okay, I would say $4. It should not be over $4. That's crazy. And any conventions that ban like water or like yeah, okay, conventions banning food, that's... I don't think conventions should ban food, but that's not the event themselves to make that call. It's the convention center themselves. But convention centers, maybe you shouldn't ban food because, you know, economy's kind of shitty right now, so you kind of gotta understand. But yeah. Okay. Con food because it's extremely overpriced. That's a fact, so I'm gonna put it cold turkey. But it's a fact. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Full-time Artist Alley isn't financially or mentally sustainable. Oh, okay. Okay. So I'm a full-time Artist Alley artist. How do I put this nicely? Okay, I really had to think about this. I have to think about this. So I did see this question and it has made me think about it. And I didn't think that this question would come up very soon, honestly. I thought it would come up near the end. Holy shit, we have quite a bit to... Oh, wait, no. How many do we have? Oh, God, we're not even halfway. Okay. Okay. Sustainable. Okay, let me just look up the definition for sustainable really quick. Just to make sure. Definition. Okay. To maintain process, system, or practice over time without depleting natural resources or causing severe environmental damage. Okay. So it is right now, especially, I'm gonna always bring this up. ARTISTALLEY is always gonna bring this up. The economy is really, really bad. And we understand that. We understand that not everybody could spend money. It is just the state of the world right now, and like all the things happening. Everything's increasing in prices. So the first thing that people cut off when saving money is the luxuries. Guess where we lie in? Sadly, it's the luxuries. At least where I lie in. A lot of my stuff is more things wanted, not needed. I'm even kind of doing that now. I'm cutting out a lot of like things that I want. Like, I want to support my artist friends, but at the same time, I have to run a business as well. I try to buy the littlest things, like stickers or stuff, and put it on my sticker book. I even cut like my gacha spending. Like on, well, Love and D Space is a different story, but I cut my gacha spending on Uma Musume. I even toned down my Final Fantasy like subscription too, to like the lowest thing. So it's right now, full-time ARTISTALLEY is not financially sustainable. But hear me out. I'm not saying it's not possible. It is possible for it to be financially and mentally stable. You just have to really work on it. You really have to work hard. Like, I've seen artists do it. I've seen full-time artists able to do this financially, like, sustainable and mentally... Okay, maybe not mentally stable. I'm not 100% sure on people's personal lives, but I've seen them be happy and like they seem fine. They seem like they get it together, but I can't say for mental reasons. But I've seen people like do this full time, able to sustain themselves. But everybody has different goals in their life and different things that they're paying for. For example, I'm paying for rent. Let's just call it that. I'm paying for rent. I am paying for a lot of things. I'm paying for new furniture, for my room, my office, and all this stuff. And eventually, yeah, like maybe I want to raise a family, and this probably could be for others. So it might not be sustainable, and it's basically a giant gacha game because you don't know exactly like what people are going to spend on, how much you're going to earn. You could guess based on last year what you're expecting, but we're not 100% sure if we're going to always make that number. No, it's not. It cannot be an exception. Let's spending. It has to be because of a certain reason. The reason why I'm not spending. I could, but I'm not right now. So I'm only going to agree on this because it's not. I'm only going to agree on this because right now it is not. But I'm just going to say it's possible. But you have to do a lot of sacrifices. It could be like mentality sacrifices. It could be like spending time with other people sacrifices, sleep sacrifices. There's a lot of things that you have to like really work hard if you want to make this like a full-time thing. As a person who did this full-time for like 3 to 4 years. So yeah. And like especially now for me, like I'm not getting into conventions. So yeah, it's kind of hard. So And like it's also a very competitive field now. Everybody wants to do the Artist Alley thing. Everybody wants to do it because it's fun. It's really fun. You get to share your art. You get to share your art with other artists. You get to meet artists, make friends with the community, build your own brand. It's super fun. But because of that, everybody wants to do it, and it's super, super competitive. I hate the word competition because I love using friends, but it is the reality. So, yeah, I'm gonna agree. It is not financially and mentally sustainable. I will agree that doing this full time has taken a toll on my mental health, for the better or worse. So, yeah, we're gonna put that spicy. We're gonna put that very spicy. Very spicy. Alrighty, moving on. They should sell drinks at more cons so people get litty and buy more from artists. Litty. Get really, like, litty, you know, get lit, you know? Pop bottles. But okay, I'm gonna put yes and no because there was one situation where at a con somebody had a drink in their hand and they also had their kids, but their kid knocked their beer off onto my table and spilled their beer all over the floor. And he was like, "Oh shit, I'm so sorry." And he walked away. I was just like, alright. So, by the way, this was my first convention. So it was at Sec Anime. So somebody was drinking. And I was like, bro, you really can't do this right now on my first con. But I ended up cleaning it up and all that stuff. But, on the other hand, there have been times where people were drinking and they just want to have a fun time. And they're just like, you know what? I want to buy all these things. Like, I'm in such a good mood right now. I just got paid. I want to buy 50 stickers. I want to buy 20 keychains. I'm like, oh, okay. I've had those times too. But so it's a win-lose situation, honestly. At certain events, I think they should. Like, especially if, like, outdoor events, I think it's fine. Conventions, it might be a little bit more... Might need a little bit more taken care of since you're inside, but drink alcohol. Yes, alcohol. Alcohol. Yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna put this. I feel like people would debate about this. It's like, oh, they shouldn't. It's like, no, they should, because it helps with our business. It's like, but it shouldn't, because like some people can't control themselves. I can definitely see that. What the fuck? Security should veto ban entry of people that have a strong body odor. Okay. Ban is a strong word. Ban is a strong word. Now, this is where the deodorant selling people should come in. Like, they should stand... Like, if this was a thing, the deodorant people should stand outside the door like, hey, you can't go in? Here, let me help you. Like, you know how some places give out, like, free samples? Free samples of, you know, deodorant and, like, perfumes and all that stuff. What if they just do that? The stank police, that man didn't shower. Not let them in. Hose them down outside. Got it. That's so mean, though. Okay, but there are some people who, like... Okay, also, it's kind of hard because, like, especially if you're in, like, in California or, like, someplace that get really hot, like, no matter how much deodorant you put, you're gonna sweat. And maybe you didn't buy a really good brand. You know, some brands are just too expensive to buy. Some really good brands are expensive to buy, so you go with the cheap one. No hose, no hose. I feel bad. Maybe this is just me. I feel bad. But Like, okay, also, if you ban and veto, like, people, then there's less sales, there's less chances of getting sales in ARTISTALLEY. Like, this is where the deodorant people come in. Give samples of, like, free deodorants. They shouldn't ban them. A forced deodorant stand. Conventions, please have a forced deodorant stand. You guys would make so much money out of this. Especially if you put an anime waifu on it. I'm gonna put this mild. I'm gonna put this a mild. Alright, this one was added recently. Artists should have runners. Like we hire the runners? Or there's a staff member for ARTISTALLEY to do runners. Because there is conventions that do that. Well, they usually go to artists like, hey, do you need a bathroom break? It's like, oh yeah. It's like, okay, we can watch your booth. So that's really nice of them. I think SakuraCon does that. There's other cons that do that too, but... Oh, Neko, hello, welcome. How are you? No, it should be outside. They get to choose deodorant or lose their ticket. No! That's... Oh my god. Oh god. Oh yeah, then yeah. Sorry, my dog is like playing with the shoes. Okay. Probably a couple of more, and then I have to take my dog to pee. We'll take a mini break. So, artists should have runners. Like, mandatory runners? No, because I usually go by myself and usually could do things myself. So I don't really need a runner. But I do lose business, but you know, that's okay. I usually try to like say, oh, I'll be back in 5 minutes. People usually wait, or like they come back, or I go during a downtime. I was an unpaid runner for Alan for a bit. Alan, you didn't pay him. How dare you? Hold on, he's playing with the shoe. Hold on. Yes, Doggo is here. Yeah, Merlin's here. Hi, Merlin. Hey. You know, it's hot in here. Is that why you don't want to be in here? It's really hot. I would say yes or no. It depends on the person. If they're able to handle it by themselves, then let them handle it. But if they want runners, that's totally cool. Yeah. I'm gonna put this mild. Cause it's like, if you can do it, like some artists like to do things by themselves. Silas is mid. How dare you? Alrighty, moving on. Artists shouldn't draw and sell something because it's trending. Tired of seeing the same things at ARTISTALLEY. Those two are kind of different statements a little bit, but I agree. I agree on both. Artists shouldn't. Yeah, people should just draw what they like. Like, don't draw it because it's trending. Do you know anything about this media? Like, if you do know about this media or like done your research, at least did your research, understand the community, got to play the game, watch the anime, then go for it. But if you're just drawing it because it's trendy and you don't really like it, though, like, yeah, that's usually my statements. Like, listen, you gotta at least try it. At least try it and understand why people love this kind of media. So much gacha, new characters being drawn. Yes, And gacha games, you see a lot of gacha game art now at ARTISTALLEY, a lot of them, Love and Deep Space being one of them. I will admit I am one of the Love and Deep Space artists of the very many, very many nowadays. For the second statement, tired of seeing the same things at ARTISTALLEY. Should we make this two separate ones? I don't know. Yeah, but as long as it's a different style, is it still the same? I guess style matters there. Yes, as long as it's all different style. Like, of course it's going to be different. It's not really the same thing. But if I see, like... Oh, doggy. Merlin, what's wrong? Are you okay? Okay, do you want to go? Okay, I think he needs to pee. Hold on. We'll come back to this really quick. Yes, dog. Okay, hold on. Hello, hello, hello. Sorry. Took baby boy to pee. And he also got his dinner. So, yeah. Okay, where were we? Okay, yes, I agree. Artists shouldn't draw and sell something because it's trending. They should sell things because they like it. They like their art and all that stuff. So, and to be fair, at least this is covered for me. Usually my art looks better when I love it, you know? When I have like a lot of passion to it. Tired of seeing the same things at ARTISTALLEY though. Like, are you saying like you're tired of seeing the trending things? Which is fair. Like, yeah, if you're seeing a lot of the trending things, yeah, if you don't like it, that's cool. We'll put this mild. Because maybe there are some artists out there who like agree, or not agree. They think like, oh, like it's also a business too, so like you have to draw things that like people like, whether you like it or not. But then there are artists out there who's like, no, you should draw what you love. The consensus usually is like, you should draw what you love. But I know there are some people out there who are like, you're also running a business, so. Rayon, hello. Rayon Zero. I feel like a mix of both that is healthy. You have to make yourself happy too. Yes. But also, I think they should understand why the media is loved. Rather than just drawing it just like, okay, this, like, Naruto is really cool and popular. I'm gonna draw Naruto. It's like, okay, but why? Like, I feel like if you understand the character and, like, understand the media itself, it could help you improve your drawings too. Like, you know what I mean? There's idealistic and realistic there. So you can't do anything. What? Wait, what? Okay, so when people who use AI on their products manage to get into ARTISTALLEY, like, you don't like it, I'm assuming. I'm just gonna say, I don't know how this person worded it, but I'm just gonna say they do not like it when people use AI on their products manage to get into ARTISTALLEY. Yeah, I also do not like... I also agree. First of all, I agree that AI should not be an ARTISTALLEY or anywhere in a convention. If a convention is using AI, how dare you? You have 500 artists or 200 artists out there that you vetted, brought in, juried, whatever, lottery. You have artists who probably want to help the con. And if you ever use AI at a convention for your promos, that is a huge slap to the face to artists. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. No AI doesn't wait, no AI doesn't replace the wait, what? Wait, hold on, wait. No AI doesn't replace the human? AI doesn't... Wait, what? Hold on, wait. Are you... Wait, hold on. I'm trying to word what you said. Hold on. Commas. Okay. No. AI... So sorry, English. No, you're okay. You're okay. I'm really bad at reading, so... Yeah, I'm really bad at reading. Reading was not my best language, I will say. Don't cancel me. No, you're not canceled. No, you're fine. No, I'm just dumb. I'm just really dumb. I'm so sorry. No, AI should not replace human. You're fine, Zero. You're totally fine. I totally understand you, but I just wanted to make sure I was reading it right. I'm just really bad at reading. My chat can totally understand. They watched me read, like in games, and I read like a 5-year-old. Okay, let me go through this. Oh yeah, AI should be a big no. Maybe in its own corner, like an AI. No, not even that. Not even that, bro. Not even that. I'm sorry. At a convention, it should not. It does not have a place. It should not have a place at conventions, honestly. If it's an AI convention, I can't argue with that. I'm not attending that. But if it's an AI convention, I'm not even gonna touch that. But if it's an anime, comic, or any convention that involves of the creative mind and the creativity that is put in there, AI should not be part of it. Especially in the ARTISTALLEY. Especially in the ARTISTALLEY. But yeah, if the AI people paid enough money, they could have their own corner away from anybody else. No, not even that. But that might... Okay, this is definitely probably gonna be a hot take. Because, oh man, AI is a huge topic right now. This just in, Mozzie can't read. Yes, I cannot read. AI is a huge topic talked about even nowadays, like especially on social media. I'm already just gonna say my stance on it. I do not approve of AI art at all. Like, I'm not gonna like walk up to somebody. I'm like, oh my god, you use AI. But for me, I'm not gonna use AI. I don't like to see it in my workplace, aka the artist alley. So that's my thing. So yeah. AI stay in tech conventions. Yeah, if it's a tech convention, I'm not even gonna argue with that because I'm like, okay, yeah, that's the tech side. Now, what I'm saying is like maybe like some AI is good, not in like the art creative space. Like AI, like I don't know, I really don't know exactly what AI could help with. That's the problem. It's a very big topic, but I'm just gonna say AI art, big no. You're never gonna see Mozzie ever use AI art. You're never gonna see her use it. I'd rather shit out a knife than use AI art. I'd rather shit out a knife than use AI art. Oh my god. Though I feel like tech conventions would reject AI art. Interesting. Does someone need to cosplay as Jigsaw? Yes. I guess it just needs its own convention. Yeah. Like, I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna put this as a spicy. I'm gonna put this as spicy. I think the consensus is usually like, okay, yeah, no AI at conventions, but you know, there's some people out there like they probably disagree, and you know, I ain't gonna fight too much about it because yeah, that's a very you know what? No, AI is a very spicy topic to talk about. That could probably start battles. Okay. Dealer's Hall is mostly filled with resellers and should be removed to expand Artist Alley. Okay. This also depends which con they're talking about. So, no, don't cosplay as Jigsaw. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no because I don't think Dealer's Hall is mostly resellers. It depends on the convention. But I don't think they should remove Dealer's Hall for Artist Alley. Now I don't think they should remove it at all because like you still have the people who make who do the anime figures, people who do apparel, like their own apparel. There's even some artists in Dealer's Hall that just need a bigger booth, so they move to the Dealer's Hall. Or like, yeah, because Dealer's Hall is usually like way bigger, or like they're much more of a brand and they want to promote their brand. So yeah, I don't think they should remove it. Now, what con should do is just expand Artist Alley and in the same room somehow, like somehow make it work. But to sacrifice a whole Dealer's Hall, I don't think they should, because there are people who do like buying anime figures, those wall scrolls, plushies, like anime merch. Like they like those. Like. But I do want them to spend money at Artist Alley and support the locals, support the artists, small businesses. But you know what? If you want an official plushie, I'm not gonna stop you. Like, hey, if you really want official stuff, go for it. I was that kid. I always wanted official things. I wanted like, oh my god, I had like an official Bleach plushie of Con. It's so cool. But yeah. Scalpers, sure, but ultimately you're there to support both official and fan art in their respective IPs. Yes. Fuck scalpers. No scalpers, resellers. No, maybe if it's okay, if that dealer hall is mainly just scalpers and resellers, then yes, just no. But majority of the time, conventions usually have like a good amount of vendors and exhibitors that are not resellers or drop shippers or scalpers. There's usually a good amount. And some of them are even like small local businesses that are shops like nearby. So yeah. Then how you're gonna get the Pokemon packs? Please do not pay scalper prices for Pokemon packs. Oh my god. Like, I had a friend. Oh my god. I have a friend who wanted to buy a plushie, a certain plushie that I have. My plushie's completely mint. It's still in the wrapper. I found out she was like, oh, like I want this plushie, but it's like $300. I'm like, dude, don't pay $300. I will literally sell you this plushie right now for the price I bought it at. She's like, oh, thank you. I was like, please. I like didn't want her to pay that money. I'm pretty sure she wasn't, but I was just like, okay, listen, mine is just sitting in a bag right now. Please, guys, don't ever pay scalper prices as much as, I mean, I'm not charging money, but my advice, just don't pay the scalper prices, please. That's so much money. I feel like that money could go into something better, like food, drinks, necessities. Beep, 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 beep. I'm gonna put this in. I'm gonna put this in hot and spicy. Alright, I saw this one. QR menu codes. Like, are you saying... this is a hot take. Are you saying QR menu codes is a hot take? Or you think that everybody should have menu codes? You don't like QR menu codes? Okay, since this is not really like a hot take at all, or a take, it's just a phrase. What do you guys think about QR menu codes? Like, if somebody had like a menu code of like their merch and stuff, like they still have their merch out. Like, say you enter my booth and you see the merch. It's like, oh, here's a QR code. I hate menu QR menu codes. The person is right there. I want to see the art right the fuck there. Okay, so you don't like QR menu codes. So what if you're like very, very far away from the booth and there's a giant QR code in the top? It's like, oh shoot, I want to see. Oh, there's a QR menu code. I could just look at there, click. All right, I could see it through my phone. Would that work? Or you just don't like QR menu codes? Absolutely not. Okay. I like to see the QR codes because you can find things the artist is unable to show due to space. Okay. That's originally why I had the QR menu code. I had one at AX, but it's mainly because it gets so crowded. I put it on the top so like if they can't see, they can like scan it and they can see through. But I guess it could be good for people who are away from the booth and want to see their stuff online. If it could save the vendor for later, then I'm like, yay, I could see more stuff for later. I am happy. I will walk. I mean, if it's packed up and blocked the visibility. Okay. So it's like a mix. I like this one because there's too many people crowding in front of the vendor. Okay. So it is useful. But okay, I kind of want to pick your brain here. So say you're walking, it's AX and you're walking through my booth. It's crowded. And you take a picture of the QR code. Are you going to stay there or keep walking? And if you look through your QR code, if you see something you like, are you going to remember you're going to come back to get it? Or remember to buy it online? But also the QR code I had, it was the actual catalog menu. Like you could flip through it and all that stuff. So that's my question. I'd stay because I'm going to browse through. Okay. If I like it, I'll line up. Okay. We'll walk and look at it. Then come back if it's something I want. If not, I move on with the traffic flow. Okay. Now, this is the thing. I don't know where to rank this. I don't know where to rank this because it's not really a take. It just says QR menu codes. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do this. Oh wait, yeah, you can see it. Okay. Yes. Yes? We'll walk and look, but then I know the size of something I like. Mild? We want to put it on mild. Yeah, we could put it on mild. Because people like it, people don't. What the hell? Why, guys? Thancred is okay? No, he's not just okay. He is great. He is amazing. He literally brought Ultima Thule to full visibility. He is great. Okay? He took care of Minfilia / Reen. Both of them. Okay? And how dare you? How freaking dare you? How freaking dare you? Okay. If you make merch for a series, be a gosh dang part of it. Don't do it because it's popular. So this is coming back to the trending thing. Yes, be part of it. At least do your research. That's the minimum thing you can do. It's like, okay, watch a video on like why Naruto is like the best character. I don't know. I actually don't know. I've never seen Naruto. But wait, whoa. You heard it here first. Mozzie doesn't think Thancred is okay. He's more than okay. He is amazing, okay? He is S tier. He is S tier content, okay? S tier. M tier for Mozzie. M for Mozzie. Mozzie tier, okay? I've never seen Naruto, no. Never seen it. It's not space, it's capacity. It's always going to be traffic flow because there's a lot of artists to pursue. Wait, what do you mean? Wait, whoa. What was the space thing? Oh, listen, I'm almost 2 hours late to this. It's okay, Suzume. Hello, welcome. Just came in time. We're talking about, like, if you make merch for a series, be part of it. Don't do it just because it's popular. Yes, I've seen several people ask me, well, no, not even see. I had several people ask me like, hey, who's the most popular Uma character? I'm like, why don't you go find out? Why don't you go find out yourself and see why that character is so popular? Like literally, all right, I'm gonna say this. I wanted to know why Uma Musume was so popular at the time. Because I love the designs, and like I really love the designs and the songs. And I was like, oh, man, I really want to draw them, but I need to understand why. Why is it so popular? So I went through this whole arc of just me on Uma Musume, and that shit like cured my depression for a little bit. Like I watched the anime, the first one, Pretty Derby, the one with Special Week, and Silent Suzuka. Silent Suzuka. I always get those two. I always say silent, but it's actually Silent Suzuka. So I watched it too, and it was just so inspirational. I don't want to spoil it too much because maybe you want to get into it, but like it was just inspirational. And then I went into a deep dive into YouTube and watched like the actual horse races, the actual horse like lore. And I was like, oh my god. Some of them like made me cry because it was so sad. And I was just like, you know what? Hell yeah. Oh my god. And then I played the game. I'm like, oh my god. My pull rates are so bad, but you know, it's fine. Oh my god. And then I saw the movie. I fell in love with Agnes Tachyon. She's fucking crazy. But then she literally was so close to the triple crown. And she's like, nah, my foot hurts. I'm good. And Jungle Pocket was like, what do you mean? Oh, doggy. I think he's barking at another dog. Hold on. Let me read. Oh god, I had to catch up to chat. Okay, let me read here. I'll watch the VOD when I'm done. Okay. I'm really scared about people watching the VOD because I'm like, oh my god. Because I did say like, especially in the beginning with the cons should ban stamp rallies. I did have my opinion on that, so I was like, ugh, I'm a little scared about that, but we'll see. Yeah, I might talk about that a little bit later because I thought about it when I was taking my dog out. I was like, you know what? Maybe they shouldn't. But I'll go back to that later. The issue with ARTISTALLEYs in general is an improvement. Oh, for the space. It's all space, it's not the capacity. It's always going to be transferable because there's a lot of artists to pursue. Yes. And people want to try to support and see as much art as they can. So, Gold Ship, the farm stopped tourist visit indefinitely. McQueen, but she's my bias. Denver Broncos. I didn't get into Uma Musume, then I started watching the IRL races, then the anime. Dude, the anime! Oh my god! The races, the lore, it's so inspirational, and it's fucking horses. I'm like, you know what? If Rice Shower, like, if all these people wasn't cheering for Rice Shower, at least she did it for herself, you know? Oh my god. I'm not gonna talk about the Rice Shower actual lore because it's actually really, really sad. Don't read the Wikipedia entries on the actual horses. Spoiler. Oh god. The real life lore was fun to watch for me too. I just watched Uma Musume because I needed help to stop being Sag workaholic, and then I bumped into Grey Cinderella and became an addiction. Oh, Cinderella Grey, yes! Okay, so my thing about... Okay, so if you want to get into Uma Musume and you want to watch it, it's like, okay, should I watch Pretty Derby or Cinderella Grey? So the way I say it is like, Pretty Derby, it's all about friendships. They're like, yeah, let's race together. Inspiring stories. Cinderella Grey is like, nah, fuck you. I'ma fuck you up. Let's race. I'ma be the best. I'ma show you why I'm the best. But then they also be like, we're friends. Yes. A lot more action in Cinderella Grey. I love that you are A and forces. The actual horse races are fun to watch. I don't bet, but damn, it do be heart pounding. Dude, that shit is so heart pounding. Oh my god. Hey, it made me cry. Yes, it made me cry too. Yeah. I cried at Rice Showers, honestly. And Haru, okay, I'm getting too much into Uma Musume. Point is, if you make merch for the series, be a part of it. Don't do it because it's popular. Yes. I'm gonna go, oh god, there's no space in mild. Okay, hold on. Do we need to change the canvas size? I think we do. Okay, we're gonna do this. Oh god. Okay. Yay. Yay. Okay. Alright. Wait, where did my... Uh-oh. Anybody know where my slide went? Oh shit. Is it here? Is that it? Oh, there you are. Okay. Is it mild? I'm gonna put it mild. It's on par with the same one. Okay. Ooh, okay. Stamp rally should not be more than 5 people. 4 is pushing it, but I'm not spending $10 at 5 booths for a sticker sheet prize. Ooh. Okay. So by the way, oh, my Wondrous Tales for Anime Impulse is 6 people, but you get a tote bag and you get a sticker sheet. Okay, it's a really cute tote bag. Okay, we worked really hard on it, and I pressed them myself. So, just the heads up, you're not only getting a sticker sheet. However, if the prize is only a sticker sheet and you're spending $10, then yeah, I agree. You probably shouldn't do that. Stamp rally, I should just do like a whole spiel on stamp rallies now, because I've done so many. Like last year, I think I did like one per, like at least one per con, and I did like 42 events. So, Stamp rallies make me feel like I'm supporting an artist friendship collab. Yes, I had 8 people in my stamp rally once, and I'm not going back. Yeah, So my Wondrous Tales at SAC Anime is like 10, but I've been doing it at SAC Anime for like years. I think we're going to our 3rd or 4th year at SAC Anime. I had people come up to me and to other booths saying like, listen, we go to this convention only for this rally. We only go to this convention only for this rally, and then we just leave. I'm like, thank you? I'm very hard. I feel bad, but hey, thank you. Like, I really appreciate it. And a lot of people come back. They're like, oh my god, what's the prize this time? Oh my god, it's a cup. Give me 5 minutes. And they like do it really fast. So like I run out of stuff. Run out of prizes like really fast for SAC Anime. But I did do it like at the like a little bit before like the whole stamp rally hype. But it started off free. And I also, for Wondrous Tales, I have it as a free option and a paid option. If they do the free trial, if they do the free trial version, they get the sticker sheet. And they do these really cute quests that like relate to 14, so it makes it fun. Now, if you want to do the Savage content, you have to purchase at each booth. I say any amount because like I don't want y'all to like spend like $50 at each booth. You probably are because there's a lot of Final Fantasy 14 merch in the Wondrous Tales. I don't want you guys to spend so much. I mean, I would. It's appreciated, but I feel bad. I remember Kawaii-Con having a stamp rally for the first time, and it was open to all artists. The prize was the friends we made along the way. No way. Wait. So there wasn't a prize at the end. It was just friendship. So you're the one to blame for my stamp rally completionist first. Maybe. No shot. Oh my god. Also, Jace, hello, welcome. Friendship. Oh my god. That's crazy. That's pretty funny. You know what? If the prize was a card that says the friendship we made along the way, I can't be mad. That's pretty good. I'm like, okay, you got a point. But okay, if the rally was like involves of like activities and things, like to make a little bit more like bond with the artist, I think that would be much more fair. Okay, now going back to this. It should not be more than 5 people. Forrest pushing it, but I'm not spending $10 at 5 booths. I'm gonna say yes and no to the first part. The second part, yes, I agree that you shouldn't be spending $10 per booth just for a sticker prize. If you are hosting a stamp rally, you gotta think about the prize. Like, what do people want and how much they're gonna spend? If they're gonna spend $10 per booth and there's 5 of you, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Wait, no. Sorry. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. $50 and all you get is a sticker sheet. I don't know about that, Chief. But if it's like something really cool, like we had photo cards with Love and Deep Space with their idols, and on the back, it had their signatures too. And on the back, it had the Spotify like QR code. I thought that was really cool. It's like, that's really cool. To their songs. That's really cool. I will say about a previous stamp rally prize, though the tote bag was a regular tote bag, but it was thought the tote bag was a regular size tote bag, but it was a tiny keychain. Wait, whoa, what? Oh, dang. Did they not tell you that it was a keychain? Oh, no. Yeah. But yeah. Especially nowadays, like, there's a lot of stamp rallies. Like, you guys are, like, competing. Especially if there's, like 5 different Love and D-Space. You're basically competing with all 5. You gotta think of a prize that's better than just stickers. What you gotta think, like, how can I have attendees play my stamp rally? How can I have the attendees want to play my rally. Like, you know, like, is it going to be a free option? Is there like a blanket as a stamp rally prize? Is there like a standee? And you gotta match with like how much they're gonna spend at each booth and the prize at the end. So I've seen some where it's like different tiers. Like, oh, if you spend like $8 at each booth, you get a fan. But if you spend $12 at each booth, you get this nice tote bag and a fan. So yeah. I'm gonna put this as maybe spicy. Maybe spicy, yeah. Because I know people who want to do it like I know 6s now. But yeah. Man, you know what I should have done for this stream? I should have invited artists to join in on the stream just to see what they say too. Because now I feel like I'm like, man, I feel like I'm just all like opinion-y. I'm just like, oh god. I'm just, by the way, no, this is all opinions. This is just my opinions. Do not, you can agree, you can disagree. That's totally fine. These are just my opinions. I am not stating any facts. Sequel stream. Yes. This is your stream and opinion. Yes. Cactuar shot glass. I did have a Cactuar shot glass. Yeah. I had one for Anime Pasadena. Alright. Ooh, okay. Did we talk about this? Vendor halls should also be juried, whether artist or not. Yes, I think they should be juried because, like, yeah, I think vendor halls should also be juried because, like, what if you're inviting somebody who's stealing art, or like, what if you're inviting somebody who's not part of at all, like, of the anime/gaming culture? You're just inviting, somebody. Fuck, was it you who bought the 3D dragons? There was one about 3D dragons. Was it you, Suzume? What's that mean? So, to be juried is basically having a jury look through your portfolio and seeing if they want you at the convention or not, or if you're worthy of being in the convention or not. I was too late when I put my 2 cents. I mean, I still have, hold on, let me see if I have any new ones that needed to be added. I'm just gonna add them as I go. Where are we on our, okay, we just hit halfway. Okay. That is so fine. What the fuck is this one? Okay, I will put that one in later. Yeah, I feel like it should. It should be. Whether artist or not. Now, to be strict on it, that's on them. Or like what they want, that's on them. But like, if there's gonna be people complaining about like they see somebody who's like selling like traced art or stolen art or like just bootleg stuff and all that stuff. And yeah, it makes sense. How spicy is this? Mild? Spicy? Ghost pepper? I'm gonna put this as... it's like an in-between here. It seems mild. We got a lot of mild takes. Ooh, okay. If you want to learn to draw, whether it's chibi or non-chibi, you should learn basic anatomy. Yes. I say yes. You should learn basic anatomy. You don't have to take on a full course, but if you want to improve on your art, anatomy is a great place to start, honestly. General take, learn to draw boxes. Yes, learn to draw. That's like literally my Poogie. He was like, I want to learn how to draw. I like open Procreate and I see like his drawing of boxes. I'm like, oh my god, he's learning to draw. I'm so happy. And then he stopped because I was like that mom. He was like, oh, I'm embarrassed. I'm like, no, you're doing great. But yeah, I think, yes, even if you're drawing chibi, you're still drawing a human being. You're still drawing a human being. You should understand a little bit of how anatomy kind of works. You know, like learn anatomy first and then you can do the stylizing. I remember drawing chibi art back in high school. Let's go. I also did it. I did it in middle school. Oh my god. I drew all over my binder. I drew in the textbooks. I got in trouble for that. Yeah. Okay. I was the one about vendors need to stop selling knockoff strips. Oh, it was you. Okay. Fair. You know, I agree. Yeah. I think a lot of the consensus agrees. Drawing in textbooks, yeah, I was that kid. I was also that kid who drew like, okay, not the rocket ship. I would draw the S. Yeah. Especially if you're drawing a human, you should learn anatomy. I don't want to say this, but yeah, you have to. I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to. Basic one. Just basic. Poor books. But I mean, I mean, I don't know everybody's process, but I'm assuming some people know like how to draw without anatomy, but I think learning anatomy can improve your posing. It can also improve like your proportions to like how you want it, the flow of it. I think it just improves your art, honestly. So cool S. The cool S. All right, people who get mad about proxies need to chill. Artists are running a business and can make money too. Also, a lot of artists are disabled and can't travel. So here's the thing about my take on proxies. So I'm cool with proxies if they have like 3 events. Now, if you have 7 events in one weekend, we're gonna need to talk. We need to talk. Unless you're like a really big brand business, like really, really big brand business. Like I'm talking about like the AX kind of like industry sized booths. What's proxy? So a proxy is basically, how do I define this? A proxy is basically somebody who substitutes an artist because an artist is in another event or can't make it to the event. So basically they're working for them, kind of. Now, if it's a disability, 100% okay. Like, yeah. People gotta understand, people, like artists, some artists, also a lot of artists are disabled and can't travel. If you cannot travel because of disability, that's okay. Hire a proxy. That's totally fine. I mean, if it's in the convention rules, and if it's not in the convention rules, probably should talk to your convention about that. My friend is in a wheelchair, so she can't travel, so she sends her brother to sell. Have you done this before? Cause you're sick. I was at your booth once. So which con was it? So some of them was because I was sick, but some of them was because I had other obligations and I paid for the event. I was like, oh shoot, I forgot. So I'm a very forgetful person. So for SAC Comic Con and CarrierCon, they were the same weekend. I paid for SAC Comic Con already, like a year in advance. And then CarrierCon came in and I paid for it. And I was like, oh shoot, they're the same weekend. Oh shoot, okay. Alrighty. Hey, sister, can you please go here? I will pay you. Since I already paid for this table and I can't get a refund. So, yeah. So, yeah, I'm assuming that's usually the case for proxies. Like, they already paid for the table and then they can't. Or if they want to do both events, that's cool too. But if you're doing 5 cons, I feel like it's not fair to those who don't have a con that weekend or want to go to a specific con. Like, to me, if you're doing 5 cons that weekend and you're proxying 4 of them, it kind of seems a little, like, maybe to me, it kind of seems, I don't know, like, it doesn't leave a good taste in my mouth. That's why I'm getting hydrated. Another time that I had to proxy was because of the Nier Automata concert. So I was like, shoot, like I really love Nier Automata, and I love the OST of it. This was the only chance I got to do it. I was like, shoot, I have a vet. And then this was my very first proxy ever. That's where I got the idea. I was like, oh, what if I'm in vendor hall. So what if I just pay my brother to sell for me? Yeah, like he gets paid, and I still make sales. And if I don't make any sales, at least he's handing out business cards. So, yeah. So, yeah. This is probably a spicy one because like a lot of people, I know there's some people out there who are like against proxies, and like cons are sometimes against proxies, and like, but there's some that are like, okay, I understand. For me, if you have like 5 conventions, you should, I don't know. Like 4 is pushing it. 4 is pushing it. Like 3, understandable. 2, very understandable. But again, if the comment right here says like, also a lot of artists are disabled and can't travel, 100% understandable. 100% understandable. And if you're like a really, really big booth, like actually industry, makes sense. But yeah. I thought we were talking about Magic the Gathering. No, we're not talking about Magic the Gathering. I'm gonna put a question mark. But I'm gonna put this as spicy. But I feel like people are mainly mad at like the proxy part because like they're basically hogging the events for them. That's what mainly people are mad about. I don't think they're mad about like, if you're mad, okay, I really hope it's not because like, of like, the second part, like about, I hope that they're mad at the fact that it's just mainly greed rather than the second part. If it's the second part, then something's wrong with you. Something's wrong. Like something, like if you're blaming like disabilities, something's wrong with you. Like don't blame the disability. Come on. Like come on guys. ARTISTALLEY vendors should get more space and be charged less for it. But yeah, I agree. Yeah. We should be, yeah. A lot of the ARTISTALLEY spaces are getting like 5+, like 500 now. That's like the average. And yet we get like a little baby tiny space of 6 feet. Yeah. But I understand why, because everything's inflation and all that stuff, so. Yeah. Okay. No spice. All right. I kind of want to go back to this one just so I'm clear. Just so we're clear. I just want to make this clear. Like, people are mad about the proxies because of greed. I don't think at all it's because of like disability reasons. If you cannot travel for a con because of your disability, 100% understandable. So, and if people can't understand that, then don't worry about them. Clear? I can't see through it? What do you mean? I don't know if I'm making this clear. You know, going into the stream, I'm still sweating now because I'm like, oh my god, is this gonna be my cancel stream? Because this is a hot take stream. Like, I'm like sweating. I'm like, oh my god, the cancel of Mozzie. This is it. This is where she dies. This is where the art of Mozzie dies. But it's fine. It's okay. It's okay. Everybody's gonna cancel her today. No. Like this person, whoever posted this, Thancred is a Team B character? No, he is Team S tier. He is Team S tier. How dare you? I'm gonna put this on top of this one right here because it's basically the same thing. Lads is overrated? Right? We're gonna say this right now, especially the whole Valko thing happening. By the way, hashtag bring back Valko. Hashtag Valko is loved. How dare you bring this here? But if you're talking about in a convention space, I have to agree. There are a lot. There are a lot of Love and Deep Space artists, and it's been great. It's been great. But some of them, I'm like questioning because they only had the mascots. Some of them only had the mascots. So I'm like, do you play this game? Do you play this game? I had to like question it, but I don't know. I don't really know that person, so I can't really go up to them like, do you play this game? So I'm assuming you're saying this is. I think this is just gonna be spicy because a lot of you're gonna spark a war with this. You're gonna get a lot of girls angry. A lot of the girlies angry if you say something like this. Just saying. But hey, some of us will agree it is kind of overrated. Big cosplays in Artist Alley can be really annoying, especially if it takes up a good chunk of the lane. That's spicy. It is spicy. Wait. Which, you're talking about the lads one, right? I'm talking about lads. Okay. Sorry, I'm delayed. It's okay. Okay, I'll go back to this for a little bit longer. Are you talking about it's spicy that the game itself is overrated, or that the lads art is like overrated? I don't want to say overrated. I guess like overused. Spicy because of the fan base. Okay, fair. All right. Yeah. Oh my god. I saw a post long ago before the whole Valko thing. It was like, cause Silas, a lot of people were complaining about like Silas not getting a lot of content, but I was still kind of new, and I realized he only released for 6 months, and I'm like, what do you mean he doesn't have a lot of content? Like, I'm getting fed really well right now. But at the time, there was a poster who posted, like, if you don't see the problem with Silas, like the Silas situation, you shouldn't be a Silas girly. I'm like, whoa, what the fuck? Bro, I'm just vibing. I'm loving this content right now. What do you mean? Like, oh my god. It's pretty spicy right now. I don't want to get into it, but yeah. But hashtag bring back Valko. By the way, you guys should say bring back Valko, please and thank you. Please and thank you. Okay, anyways. Oh, my show is on. Oh no. Macy, hello, welcome. Oh my god. Hi Macy. I am sweating a lot. I'm like scared, but man. Okay. Macy, I need to ask you some questions later because I want to know your takes on some of these, because oh my god, there's a lot about stamp rallies, and yeah, so I'm like, ooh, but big cosplays in Artist Alley can be really annoying, especially if it takes up a good chunk of the lane. Yeah, it is annoying. It is quite annoying, especially if they're blocking your booth and stuff. But you could kindly ask them, like, hey, could you scoot over? But I think a lot of the bigger cosplays, like a lot of the Gundam ones, they know that like it's too crowded for them to walk, so they kind of just walk on the sides. They know they don't want to block the booth, so they're usually considerate for us. So that's really good. Hot take, but big cosplays should not be in Alley. AX is a perfect example of not that. Yes. I feel like no, I haven't seen a big cosplay in the Artist Alley at AX in a really long time because of how crowded it was. The one time I did see it though was all the way at the end of my second year. All the way at the end, there was an Ariel and I think a G-Quux No. There was an Ariel and another Gundam. They were just on the side because there was a lot more space. They didn't like stay in the hallways or anything. So, yeah. I don't think anybody would. I feel like this would spark up the cosplay community, but not the Artist Alley community. I think the Artist Alley community would understand, and I think attendees would also understand too, because they're walking and they're trying to see. But most of the time, the bigger cosplays, like the really bulky ones, they understand, like, we don't want to block the way, you know? There was also a Zaku. Oh, yeah! Oh my god. I should have took a picture with the red comet one at the time. Okay. How spicy? I don't know if this is spicy. Is it mild? I feel like it's mild. It's not spicy. It's a lot of mild. Is that it? Oh, wait, no. Boop. Ah! Oh, yeah. Okay. Artist Alley. Okay, hold on, let me move this. Artist Alley should have one-way aisles to control flow. I know AX already does that, basically. This is a good one. Like, one-way traffic. This is more like a mild take than a hot take. Yeah, it's been like that. The only ones that I've been really, like, spicy on was mainly the stamp rally stuff. I think the proxy one did get a little no, I don't know if the proxy one as much. Sounds no spice. Oh shit, FJ, yo, thank you for the raid. Hello, welcome. Raid, Mozzie is alive and not lost down the rabbit hole. I don't know, I've been down several rabbit holes. Uma. Love it, do space. What's another one? Final Fan. I've been down the rabbit hole of 14. I've been down the rabbit hole of VTubers. But I know AX does do this one. Like the one way. They have even the arrows point that way, which I don't mind. But in order, if they like saw something, it's like, oh shit, I had to go back. And I had to like take a U-turn. I don't think all cons should though. But I feel like at the end of the day, the flow of traffic just goes. Like, there are some people who are gonna walk the opposite direction, but majority of the people just walk one way, I think. Unless you have, like, really big aisles, then they're just gonna go back and forth and all over directions. Yeah, this one's pretty mild. Probably no spice. Or maybe mild. Yeah, we'll put it at mild. Oh god. We've had so many mild, we're at the end of here. Okay. Hot take. Autographs are way too expensive nowadays. I miss the days when simply getting an autograph didn't drain my convention budget. Yes, they are a lot more expensive. It used to be free. Most of it used to be free. Oh my god. Like, you could just walk up, get a free autograph, get a free picture. Hell yeah, they're expensive. Oh my god. Like, I feel like nowadays, the reason why it's expensive is because they know people are flipping, like, items, like pop figures or, like magic cards. They're like, oh my god, I got the signature of... I'm always gonna bring Naruto. I've never seen Naruto, but I got the signature of Naruto on this pop figure box. I'm gonna sell it for $400. I'm like, bro, you're the reason why it's not free anymore. Like, what do you mean? I had to pay $80 just to get a Sharpie writing on my picture. What do you mean? Although I would pay so much money for Thancred's voice actor. I know I'm not gonna ever get Silas's voice actor, but I would pay so much money. If we could put Silas's voice actor in a box with a little hole to cover his identity and just have him sign, I would be 100% okay with that. How much for my signature? It's free. It's free. Literally, if I have people ask me sign their print, and I'm usually not prepared, so you're probably gonna get like a ballpoint pen signature or like a borrowed Sharpie from the neighbor next door. It is not my birthday, Ollie, damn it. Happy birthday. It's not my birthday. Oh my god. But what's up, Ollie? Hello. We are We are, oh, Choto, I'm an ad. All good, all good. Bro, that line would be out of the con for Silas. Yeah. I will say, though, I know who his voice actor is. And I don't want to go up to them. I don't want to get their signature. I don't think I can because it's Silas and they signed an NDA. But I literally, like, I had to walk around because I didn't want to, like, interact or, like, freak out. But, yeah. Hello, Ollie. Hello. We are doing our hot takes. Right now we're talking about autographs are way too expensive. I don't think this is a spicy take. I think it's just a fact. It's just a fact. And I talked about how, like, it used to be free and now it's not because scalpers are a thing and people who are flipping their signatures. Line going into the hood like AX 2013. Wait, 2018? Wait, whoa. Why were we bringing up AX 2018? What is this? Bro, the line would be on it. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's still, like, really long, but it doesn't go into the hood anymore, right? Because I saw the line, at least from pictures, it goes down the freeway, or, like, that down the street. And then the year before, it went down another street. There are Artist Alley cons. Didn't LA had one recently during AX and it was free entry? Oh, yeah. The Los Angeles Artist Alley. Yeah. You know, I feel bad because I originally was gonna... I originally wanted to do it, but then I decided not to last minute. I think I got too sad. I got too sad, like, because I didn't get into AX. I was like, I knew for a fact that I was gonna be really sad. So, yeah. But I saw the event, it looked so fun, and I'm like, dang it, I let my feelings get the best of me, but that's okay. Maybe next time, honestly. Yeah, next time for sure. But also, I would be cooking like a rotisserie chicken out there. Oh my god. It must have been really hot out there. Okay, now I'm here. Happy birthday, Art. My name is not Art. It is not my birthday. Purely Artist Alley Con and not exhibitors. Have you heard of SJ Made? That's true. Does LA have something like SJ Made? They should have something called LA Made. La Made. Okay. Oh, sorry. I didn't get to do this one. We need pure Artist Alley Con and not exhibitors. There are cons like this. There are. Literally, SJ Made. We literally have Mini Art Mart. We have Los Angeles Artist Alley. We even have cup sleeves now that are themed around media with lots of fans and things. Except there have been recent Temu sellers, but oh, and SJ Made. Yeah, I heard about that. Yikes in the yard. I have some stories from people who worked AX. Oh, y'all, California just eating good. Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot of events in California. A lot. They're mainly in SoCal. In my area, there's not too many. But yeah. They're popping up, though. They're popping up. I've been seeing a lot of, like, Canada events, like, pop up on my feed. But I wonder if it's because it also is CA and California is also CA. So I get confused. I just want to meet my friends in LA again. You should just take a trip to LA if you can, honestly. Like, just go on like a foodie trip, enjoy like the entertainment there. I want to go to the Square Enix Cafe. I don't know if you're a Final Fantasy, Nier Automata, Dragon Quest fan. There's a Square Enix Cafe. Yeah, just honestly, just go to LA. I want to do that one day. Just go to LA and just have fun, and not because of an event. But we need a pure. There are already, so. They're just gonna put this no spice because yeah, holy moly. Big if your goods don't have pricing. If you're making me go to extra effort to go up and potentially wait behind or push past the other interested parties just to ask for a price, chances are I'll probably keep walking. Okay, so basically, if you do not have price tag, like a price sign of like what your prices are, this person's just gonna walk. Signage, yes. I think signage is super important, especially like you have people like zooming through Artist Alley because they're trying to get through, and they need like to see lots of things. They're gonna see lots of things. If they see like, okay, sticker, there's no price. There's a big line. All right, I'm gonna keep going. So I want a little bit more of a reason to kind of stay. To be fair, people can't read, even though that's true. People don't read. There's sometimes like my sticker sign is literally right next to my face, and people ask like, "Hey, how much is your sticker?" And I look at the price. I'm like, well, stickers are $4 each, 3 for $10, or buy 6 get 1 free. They're weatherproof, waterproof, UV resistant, dishwasher safe, and you can mix and match with anything with the white background. So that's kind of a good thing. I get to talk to them a little bit, but yeah. But I don't usually, I try not to get too mad at them because I started to realize like, man, I'm one of those people who don't read. So how much are your keychains? Keychains are 15 each or 3 for 40. Unless you're looking at my linked keychains, they're 18 each or 3 for 45. My small ones are 10 each. See, I know them like at the back of my hand at this point. Rather like prices placed specifically. I started having a sign that has all the prices that helps. So so rather than like prices placed specifically. I had both at Anime Boston. I don't know why I didn't do it anywhere else. I don't know why. I should probably do both. I think people are overstimulated that even though the sign is there, they ask. This, yes. Yeah, I mean, there is a lot to look at. I don't see signs sometimes. Me. I don't see signs. I don't read. Yeah. I'm pretty guilty of this. Yeah. But okay, to go back to this. If your goods don't have pricing, if you make me go to extra effort to go up and potentially wait behind a booth or push out others, I'll probably keep walking. So I don't blame the customers. It's an excuse to engage with them. Yeah, see? Like, yeah. Like, I don't really put on my signs that, like, it's weatherproof, waterproof, UV resistant, dishwasher safe. Because I like to tell them. So that way they're like, oh, okay. And, yeah. Gives it engaging with them. So I'm gonna put... I don't really know what to exactly put. Because I agree, you should have signs, but I feel like you shouldn't just walk away, but I can't really control what you say. You know? I can't really control what makes you stay and what makes you leave. So yeah. That sounds like a them problem, to be honest. Too, yeah. That sounds like a them problem. Semi-passive aggressive, yeah. I mean, you put a question mark. Because yeah. So I agree, you should have signing. But you shouldn't just walk away. That's on you. Mild. We have barely any space for mild. Holy moly. Okay. Oh god. Okay. Let me try to read this. Jesus Christ. This is a paragraph. Okay. Reading is not my strongest suit, so please bear with me. Artists that end up creating huge lines that block walkways should adopt either a pre-order pickup system or queue system so that people can browse while waiting for their turn. Having a helper that only allows a max number of people in front of their booth and tell walk-ins of the... Wait, hold on. Have a helper that only allows a max number of people in front of their booth and tell walk-ins of the process. I understand that it would take a lot of logistics, but it's not like con staff help that much since they just yell at people and warn artists that their booth is being blocked by traffic. Yeah, I got yeah, same here. I will say I was a victim of a booth being blocked because the line was so long. This was at AX. I think it... Okay, correct me if I'm wrong. On our contract, it's... Or somebody... There was a staff member that said, like, on our contract, I don't remember if I saw this. We are in charge of our lines. Please correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know if they changed that. The last time I tabled at AX was last year. So, I guess this is more of the question of who's... Usually it's in the contract. TwitchCon has a clause for this. Okay, maybe that's where I saw it. Yeah. If it is the artist... Yeah, okay. Yeah. I think I will say it's the artist's job to man their line. I feel bad. I feel bad to say that it is their responsibility, but it's kind of affecting other booths too. I feel, oh no, I'm like scared. But yeah, if in the contract it does say that the artists are in charge of the line, then they have to follow that rule. Now if it doesn't say, and if they could ask a con staff to help, that'd be great. I don't think did I ever have a... I did have a line at AX, but I was the last booth all the way at the end. So at one point I did have somebody tell me like, hey, you need to fix your line. I'm like, okay, I'll do my best. But yeah. They... Like, if you're doing this by yourself, oh my god, I hope you're okay. Please try to have a helper to help lines. Maybe ask a staff member, like, hey, I'm by myself. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Maybe they can help you out. But if you have helpers, it would help. Yeah, to help mandate the lines. But yeah, oh my god, I'm losing my voice. I just thought of a hot take by IDK. If you have it already or if it's too late, you can submit. I have it on the pinned comments. It's not in the pinned comments anymore, is it? Hello, where is it? Where'd it go? Okay. There you go. I thought I pinned it. End of the stream. Okay. Yeah. I had some that are kind of the same, so I kind of just go through it really quick. I'm gonna put a question mark. I want to say this is spicy because, like, there are... I feel like this does spark a debate of, like, who's, like, you know... Yeah. I don't know. But I will say there was a time at AX last year, there was a booth that kept having a line that kept blocking my booth and people just missed my booth and I was really upset. And I was like, bro, like, come on. Like, please. Like, please. This is the second time. Submitted. Okay. I'll take a look at it once we're done with all this. But I think I had several in... Yeah. I had several. Several that I need to add in here. Or I could just... Ooh, okay. I don't know how I'm gonna sneak this in. But, okay. Actually, give me 1 second. Let me just do something really quick. Hope everybody's having a good Tuesday, by the way. Hopefully I didn't piss anybody off. I'm so sorry if I did. Holy shit. Again, these are just my opinions, okay? Okay, please don't hate me. Please don't cancel me. I'm scared. Okay. I am trying to add the new ones in and just infuse them in. What? Okay. Paragraph. Okay, we'll put this one like a little bit here. And then we're gonna put this one. Yeah, if you have any hot takes. This is pretty fun, but I do think I should have invited artists to see what their take is, because now I feel like I'm like, yeah, obviously I got a high horse. No, I don't want to ever feel like I'm like that. I'm just here, yeah, I thought of an idea, and I was like, oh, cool, let me do it. And I'm like, okay, well, now I know. Now I know. Okay. This one's a pretty funny one. I've never been to this one specifically. It doesn't say the con, but I know which one they're talking about. Wait, where the fuck did I put it? Ah, there you are. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I think this is a good place to put it. Oh, we're kind of almost done. Damn, Mozzie. Too many mid takes. Yeah, too many mild takes. I think a lot of people didn't understand what a hot take was, or maybe they just didn't know that their hot take was not that hot. Because some people were just stating facts. Like, a hot take is basically like an opinion that you have that might start a debate. It's basically rage baiting. I follow dehydrated motherfucker. Oh my god, thank you for the follow. I am a dehydrated motherfucker because I did not fill up my water. Blank screen. Yes, I understand there is a blank screen, but we're gonna turn this back on. Okay? Okay. Hold on. Just to make sure. Wait, did we not put this on a... Oh, we did not. Okay. I'm gonna put it as spicy. A spicy take. Okay. After parties are fun, but please be smart and not start things. That is just a fact. Please just be smart. This is not a hot take. This is cold turkey. This is just a fact at this point. Please be smart. If you're going to an after party, go with a friend. If you plan on drinking, please drink responsibly. Have a DD. Go on Uber. Make sure you have a friend with you, especially like there are horror con stories I've heard. Please be safe out there. Like, oh my god. Stay safe. Don't mix drugs. Yes. Stay safe out there. Artists don't have to release fan art of the newest show / game each time. Do you like the actual show game? It falls in line with people asking what's the most popular anime to draw. Just draw what you like. Yeah, this is the one that keeps coming up. Yeah, I agree. You don't have to draw the game. If like, especially like, okay, right now I'm watching Witch Hat. And like, I know it's popular. I love it. But right now, I'm not drawing art for it because I'm just like, I want to draw more Umas. Or like, I want to draw Valko. Or more Final Fantasy. Like, you know. I should probably put it a little bit higher priority, but I want to draw. This is just me. I want to draw what I want to draw. Kind of thing. And like, do you like the actual show game? Are you doing it for clout? That's the one thing. One thing I hate the most are clout chasers, man. I hate clout chasers. Now, like when I'm talking about clout chaser, they're only like the thing because it's hype. That's it. They're only like it because it's hype. I'm like, okay, just understand it. Play the game. Watch the anime. Read the manga. Do some research at least. I hate clout chasers so much. Oh my god. I hate clout chasers so much. But I think it's because I have bad experiences with clout chasers, especially in stamp rallies. Or like people who like ask me like, oh hey, you like Final Fantasy, what are the most popular Final Fantasy characters? Or like, oh, what's the most popular minion? And I'm like, Why don't you play the game to find out? By the way, have you heard of the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV, which includes a free trial of A Realm Reborn and the award-winning Heavy Sword expansion, and the thrilling Stormblood expansion, and the player favorite and my favorite expansion, Shadowbringers, up to level 80 for free, no restriction on playtime? Also, it's on Xbox. So it's a free trial! Oh my fucking god. Have you heard of the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV, which includes a free trial of A Realm Reborn and the award-winning Heavy Sword expansion, and a thrilling Stormblood expansion, and the player favorite and my favorite expansion, Shadowbringers, up to level 80 for free with no restriction on playtime. Also, it's on Xbox. Fuck. I haven't heard of it. Are you sure? We rated literally the other night. What are we talking about? The Cloud Chasers for Uma! Oh my god! The Cloud Chasers for Uma! Oh my god! That one made me so mad because everybody knew it. It just like suddenly peaked hype out of nowhere. I just remember like, okay, why am I seeing so many horse girls? And like they start drawing them, and like okay, imagine like somebody like a really huge fan coming up to your booth, and you have say Uma, and like, oh my god, who's your favorite Uma? It's like, oh, I don't know. I just draw the character. I don't really play it or watch it. It's like, then the fans like super disappointed because they wanted to talk to you about it. They're like, oh, okay. Smile. Smile. I argued that it's the least favorite for Mazi. Wait, whoa. Wait, what is? Hold on. Oh my god. Now with Hrothgar and Vieira's, yeah! Vieira represent! Hrothgar's also represent both races that can't wear hats. It's improving. The squirrels are the popular characters in FF. I'd argue that it's the least favorite for Mazi, yeah. Well, no, the frog. The big frog toad is my least favorite. I said I wouldn't get into Umas because gacha, and then I actually fell in line when I find out about King Halo like fall. Dude, like I came in to Uma because of actually I really like Tokai Teo's design, and then I fell in love with Agnes Tachyon. And then I also originally fell in love with Goldship because of all the memes, but yeah, yeah, I don't think this one's spicy. It's mild. This is mild takes, guys. Oh my god. We have no space. Do we have to? Oh my fucking god. Okay, hold on. Oh my god. Just gotta fucking increase this shit again. Oh dear. Hold on. Let Mozzie fix this. Don't worry. Mozzie can fix this. She can do it. She can do it. Believe in her. Wait, what the hell happened? Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Mild takes. Mild takes. Ooh, okay. There is too much gacha game stuff relative to anime merchandise at cons now. Gotta kick one off the island, oh no! Oh god. How can you like, you can't even see some of them on the screen. I think it's like, holy shit, there's 3 that you can't see. Okay. You know what's funny? I did read a Reddit post on AX where majority of the boots were just gacha games. Like not even anime, it was majority just gacha games. And I'm like, oh shit. Imagine if there was a gacha con. A con just dedicated to gacha games. That would make so much money. Ooh. There's too much gacha game stuff relative to anime merch. That's true. I don't see a lot of anime merch. It's been Hoyoverse, so Genshin, Honkai, ZZZ, and then we have Arknights. We have Fate Grand Order. Technically, Fate is an anime. Technically, Uma's an anime too. We have Lovey D Space. We have Tears of Themis. We have so many. Mozzie, that's a casino. Oh wait, that's true. Wait, a gacha con should be held at a casino. Oh my god. Big brain. Oh my god. Okay. So, you know what? I'm gonna say yes. There's way too many gacha game stuff than anime stuff that I've seen. It's crazy. But to be fair, I think gacha games are also kind of helping the anime industry a little bit. I think. What do you mean no? What do you mean no? What do you mean no? Wait, why is my thing going hella slow? Oh my god, I am missing so much text. Hold on. Holy shit. Okay. No, so Vegas. Okay, maybe not Vegas. Okay, maybe not a casino. Maybe not at a casino. Getcha was everywhere for like 5 years. That's just called a con in Vegas. None of us even really gamble. I mean, I play gacha games, so I do gamble a little bit. Except in gachas. Oh my goodness gracious, hold on. I lost my thought. I lost my where were we? Oh god. Oh god, it's just moving. Hold on. Wait. Oh god. This is Mayoi flavor? What's Mayoi? Mayoi. This generation of people have the low interest in gambling, but I get it, some of them because of the fan art legality. That's true. That is true. Actually, I don't think I've ever seen anybody get got for like having gacha stuff. Like, at all. It's usually like, oh, you have Pokemon, you have Disney, you have Marvel, Hello Kitty, or Sanrio. It's usually those. But I don't see any for gacha games. I've seen some for like JoJo or Bleach, like the bigger IPs. So, yeah. It's probably because of that. It's probably. Except gacha, but like slots down. I mean slots, gamble game, and add LMAO. I never got into gambling. No drinking. Yes. Never wait. Habanero tank. I'm gonna put this as spicy. I'm gonna put it as spicy. Yeah. I actually got asked today. Like somebody messaged me. Because they're starting off like ARTISTALLEY stuff. And they asked like, hey, do you have like an LLC for your like for any like copyright issues? I'm like, bro, I'm gonna be real. I play jump rope with the line of copyright. I play jump rope. Like, I just draw what I like at this point. If I get got, I get got. Cause you know, everybody does it now. They can't stop all of us. But yeah. Alrighty, a certain con is getting way too overrated now and way the fuck too crowded. I'm not gonna say which con this is. I had to redact it and change it to a certain con because I didn't want to talk about it. But you know, yeah, it is. It is getting a little okay. Wait. Overrated. I don't know about overrated. I always have fun at this con. I have to make sure I don't say this con, but I do have fun at this con specifically. But too crowded, yes. Overrated, like that's an opinion. That's definitely an opinion. But way the fuck too crowded, yes. I'm really trying to. I have to cover my mouth at this point because I don't want to get in trouble. Honestly, no. And in theory, they're improving. Oh, okay. Gee, you know which con I'm talking about, huh? You know which con I'm talking about. Without saying it, I don't know about improving. I do not, especially. The reason why, though, is because of a certain thing that's happening in 2 years that involves shot put and hurdles and marathons and swimming. Yeah. I guess it can't be helped. Cons grow bigger over time. Look at Sekigame, for example. Crowded, yes. Stinky, yes. Overrated, depending on how degenerate they are. Mario versus Sonic IRL. Yeah, they're having the event of Mario versus Sonic event, yeah. they used AI last year. They did some shady crap last year from their other show. That's true. So I don't know if to say improving is the right word. I don't know. I mean, I have some words, but this certain con, I'm just gonna say overrated. That's an opinion, and then way too crowded. Agreed. It is very crowded. It's very hard to. I guess now thinking about what happened, now it's a little too hard to manage it. We're gonna put this in spicy. Spicy. I don't know about the other one. Hi. Alrighty. Next one we have not acknowledging your table neighbors. Like, hi, good morning is fine. No need for a blown conversation. So, hot take, you don't like it when you're not acknowledging your table neighbors, or you're okay with acknowledging your table neighbors, like hi, good morning is fine, no need for a blown conversation. I'm gonna keep the question mark there because I'm not exactly sure where their stance is on this, because I do agree, like I do agree, like you don't really need a full-blown conversation with them, because at the end of the day, you guys are working at the end of the day. Unless it's slow, then yeah, of course have a full-blown conversation. But I'm not gonna be I'm not gonna be like, you can't talk to me, I'm working. I'm not like that, no. I kind of want to try, but I'm also very, very shy. I try to say hi, good morning, as like, oh, have a good night, get some rest. You did a good job today. Like, never greeting a table neighbor. Like, I feel like a simple, like, hi, I'm Mozzie. Nice to meet you. If you need anything, let me know. I don't think it was like, oh my god, like, so I had this pizza and there was like a frog in it and all that stuff. I'm like, okay, maybe I might be interested now. I'm like, oh my god, that's scary. But like, but like, you know, I had a table neighbor once where they just kept going into my booth to talk to me and my helper. And like, he did say he was very nervous. He was very nervous, but he kept going in and out of our booth, physically, like going to our face and like literally like up to like my Poogie's face and like talking to him. And Koi was like, bro, you smell like cigarettes, please stand back. Like, yeah, there are some like, yeah, like boundaries are a thing. Boundaries are a thing. I complained about a neighbor who wouldn't leave me the fuck alone during SAC anime. I kept going into our space and moving other. I remember that. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, see, boundaries. Boundaries are a thing. People need to know about boundaries. But if it's like, okay, if it's like a friend that you obviously know, totally fine. You guys are there to have fun. At the end of the day, you're there to have fun. So. And that was the last time I was at SAC anime. LOL, it was reported that she was blacklisted. Let's go. And I guess I was too. No. Yabe. Okay. Okay. So I don't know where exactly to put this. So I'm just gonna Kitsu! Oh my god, hello, welcome! I think I remember that story. Yes, we remember. Yes. Oh, that was also the time I met you IRL. Wait, you remember this story? Hold up. Ricky, you know this story? I actually did not know you knew the story. Let's see. Where are we gonna put this? Okay, my opinion on this, at least say hi. Don't need a full-blown conversation. So, yeah, mild, yeah. Maybe there's some people who think otherwise. Maji should have a break one of these months. You know what? Yeah, I do have a... What is wrong with this one? Hold on. Chotto. I have to fix it. Maji should have a break one of these months. Hey, newsflash, I actually do have a break because I didn't get into much SummerCon, so yeah. But I mean, like, I understand, like, people, like, want me to take a break, but, you know, I'm like a little Energizer bunny, gotta keep going. But yeah, I understand people's concerns. I think I know who exactly put this, too. They're a good friend of mine, so, yeah. I'm trying to take a little bit more breaks. It's been nice, kind of, because I've been going into like my friends' like parties, and they're like, "Dude, we don't ever see you." Like, yo, how have you been? I'm like, bro, let me tell you. Wasn't me, but I've yelled at you many times about it. Yes, yes, I know, and I love you for it. And it's okay, I understand. Dude, she said she was going to take a break, but still ended up with an event. Okay, to be fair, I already paid for this. I already paid for this event already. Okay, and like. Alright, it's also kind of hard to find a break, especially when you do this full time. Like, especially in the beginning, I had to take every event that I could take. And I kind of still do, but I'm a little bit more smarter about it. Like, I take a little bit more local ones. I don't take, like, one day, like, LA ones, because, yeah, I'm not gonna travel hella far. Especially gas is hella expensive now. Oh, thank you. I need to hydrate. I need to get water after this, by the way. So I think we all have, yes. A lot of people have yelled at me because I needed a break. So you need to take some water for all these hot takes. Bro, I'm gonna be real. A lot of them have been mid. A lot of them have been mid, but it's okay. But so I usually talk about my take and then I rank it like how, like, because a hot take is basically like an opinion that sparks a debate. So I think you need a banh mi break. Oh man, I haven't had a banh mi in a while. Oh man, I had a burger. It was a pretty good burger. But yeah, I'm gonna put this as cold turkey. Okay, actually, for me, it's not spicy. It's the truth. I should take more breaks, but I mean, my weekdays, to be fair, my weekdays are my breaks. But I do work. I do, like, press all my stuff. I try to draw. It's been really hard for me to draw, but I think it's because I'm a little down in the dumps, but that's okay. Alrighty. Crowds aren't bad if you know the exits and leave right on time. I'm going to say no. I'm gonna say no, because if you have a crowd, like, say AX, if there's an emergency and you still know the exit, it's gonna take you forever to get to the exit. People are gonna trample you and all that stuff. If you leave right on time, what if there's not a right time? Like, what if there's an emergency? Or wee woo? Yeah, exactly. What if there's a fire? Cute of them to sue. Yeah, it's okay. I mean, like, I think I understand what they're trying to say, though. But for emergencies, this is not, like, a good idea. But if it, for AX, for example, or, like, okay, maybe an AX is not a good example. So, especially if you're, like, with a group of friends. If you're with a group of friends, it's kind of hard to, like, go through the crowd, like, and then you have a friend who's like, oh, wait, I want to see this booth, hold up, and you gotta wait for everybody, and then that creates a crowd, and you make more crowds and all that stuff. So, yeah. Ooh, I'm gonna say this one's a little spicy. I'm gonna say this one's a little spicy. Spicy. Okay. Attendees shouldn't skip vendor hall / dealer's hall just because there, quotation marks, there isn't any artist / 3D party sellers. No, third part, I don't know why I said 3D. There isn't any artist / third party sellers. A lot of artists have so much stuff that it doesn't fit in a 6-foot artist alley booth and have to be in vendor hall. Exactly. Yes. 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 All right, if you're an attendee, I've seen this on Reddit, specifically a certain con. There is a certain con Reddit where it posts like, don't even go to the vendor hall. They're all like either AI or third party or like bootleg. And I'm like, first of all, that is fucking disrespectful for all the artists who are in the vendor hall, because 1, they couldn't get into Artist Alley, or 2, they just need a bigger space. Or they've been there for the whole who knows how long Sack Anime has been. That's crazy. It's not a hot take. It's messing with yes, I know, it's not really a hot take, but like, yeah, for people who like say like, oh yeah, just don't go to vendor hall at all. No, you should still go through vendor hall if you want. Like, you never know what you find. You never know what you find. and all that stuff. I mean, I'm a vendor for several other conventions, like SAC Anime. I'm actually a vendor for ALA. I'm in the vendor side, not the artist side. But it's because I choose to have bigger space, or for SAC Anime because I am local. I'd rather be on the vendor side and give other people a chance on the Artist Alley side. Because of space. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And I guess another perk for several cons too, like for the vendor status, is like you get the returnee. It's not for all cons, but majority of them is because of the returnee status. Crowds themselves can be unpredictable. You might even have moments of open areas and then suddenly it becomes super crowded. Exactly. Yeah, it's very unpredictable, so there's no right time. It's okay to abandon my friends on the survival of the fittest. Oh no, not gonna lie, I'm the opposite because I keep disappearing from my friends. Same. Like when I attended Fanime, I was with my sister's friends and my cousin, and they would go on like their own. They would go in their group, and I would like go through the artist alley. I'm like, okay, where's Thancred? Where's Thancred? I'm on a mission. And a lot of the times, like when I attended like conventions, I would do my own thing because like I would do cosplay photo shoots or like cosplay gatherings. It usually doesn't align with my friends, so I'm like, okay, text me if you need me. Deuces. I hit up the artist alley first, but always go to the vendor hall too. Thank you, Gio. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Yeah, that Reddit post where it said like yeah, just don't go to vendor hall. It's just all third-party sellers. I'm like, fuck you, man. Fuck you. Like, come on, man. Like, literally, I'm right in the front. You can see my art right there. I'm about to put a giant sign where it says like, I am an artist. To be fair to vendor and ALA, AA and vendor occupy the same space. Wait, what? Wait, whoa. No, whoa. Wait. No, wait. Somebody fact check this for me, because like, I'm pretty sure AA is like a very smaller table. Vendors get 10 by 10 corner booths, whereas AA gets they get inline. My friends found me on the floor of the lobby of our hotel room. Oh no. More and more artists are in vendor, actually. A few years ago, some guy at Fanime, when I was renewing my spot, some vendor guy was bitching about all the artists taking over. Yes, that was... Yeah. That's a common complaint currently right now. He didn't like it and felt like artists should stay in AA. Okay, bro. Okay. Okay, buddy. Okay. He sounds like a boomer. I'm sorry, but that guy sounds like a boomer. Like, okay. I wanna know your guys' opinion on this. So, do you guys think? Because this was actually a question, or this was actually somebody said earlier. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, there we go. There was this question, if you haven't seen it. Oh god, why is it so foggy? Vendor halls should also be juried whether artist or not. I'm gonna bring back. I'm bringing this back up. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I said the same thing too. I said yes. Wait, Mason, really? Wait. ALA, the AAA and the exhibitor hall have the same exact dimensions? What? Wait, what? Wait, what? Oh, whoa. Okay. Wait, but SAC Anime also doesn't have the same dimensions as... Okay, I know there's a 10 by 10 booth at, well, 10 by 8 or something like that in the Artist Alley. But I know the SAC Anime ones are... They're 10 by 10. A Nerdbot. Which one's the Nerdbot events? Is that the Anime Pasadena? Wait, is that... No, that's Anime Fire. Unless they changed their name or something. I remember the name Nerdbot. For Anime Pasadena. Hold on. and their other cons under Nerdbot. Okay. Okay, so they have the same... Yeah, they do. Yeah, I could see that, actually. Yeah, because, yeah, the booth... I like Anime Pass... I like the Anime Fire / Nerdbot events because, like, you get, like, a little boost. Kind of. But even then, it doesn't... Is it a 10 by 10? We do get an 8-foot table space. We do get an 8-foot table space. Wait, are they not Anime Fire? Wait, this whole time I thought they were Anime Fire. Yeah, Anime Pasadena, Anime Riverside, Vegas, and now they added San Diego. There's the other one, not in California. Fuck. What's the state next to us? It's not Nevada. Yeah, Arizona. Yeah, Arizona. Shit. I've never been to Arizona, so I don't really know anything about that area. I don't know my geometry. I don't know my geometry either. I mean my geology. Geography? Wait, no, geology is rocks. Geology is rocks. Geography is places. Geometry is shapes. Geography. Hello, geography. Okay, thank you. Okay. Okay. Geography. No, it's Patrick. Okay. Okay. Huh. I gotta start looking at these dimensions now. Because at least back then they were not the same sizes, but that's crazy. Unless it's just the Nerdbot events that are just the same size. Now I'm confused. Now I've gotta look this up. I gotta look this up. Also, I think Anime Pasadena just announced that they're gonna be 3 days next year, 3 days this year, which is crazy. Pasadena. I think this might be their first event with 3 days. That's pretty crazy. Oh wait, I could just look at my old application. Hold on. Shut up. AP? Ah, no. Yes? No. That's not it. Anime. That doesn't show it. Okay, Pasadena. Okay. And my Firefox is updating. Great. Okay, let me take a look. Ah! Okay, this was last year's. Oh shit, you're right. Oh my god, I never knew that. This whole time I thought the Artist Alley and the vendor booths are just like different sizes. I thought we just get like an 8 by like maybe 10. 8 by 10 space. Oh shit. What? Oh, but we pay, the vendors pay more because it's like, it's a better spot because it's all the way in the front. Because it's the main hall. And then the Artist Alley gets a cheaper price because it's not the main area. Huh. Today I learned. So remember the part where I said I don't read? So, yeah. Yeah, usually vendor is about double AA for Nerdbots events. Oh, okay. Today I learned. I think I'm gonna stay in the Artist Alley side. I realize I like the Artist Alley vibes better than the vendor hall. Like, I love my neighbors for Sac Anime. Like, Tea Cozy is like super friendly, and they have like this really cute tea set of like Avatar themed stuff. They're local to Sacramento area, so they're super nice, and they like make their teas too. And they have an Avatar set. They even have like pottery like dedicated to Avatar. They also had this whole tea set of the evolutions. I have that actually over there. So yeah. thank you for the gifted. Let's go. Congrats, Ollie. Yippee. Oh god. Okay, hold on. Wait. I need to catch up on chat. Oh god. Some organizers want to give cheaper boots to artists, like discounted boots. Boots otherwise are generally priced the same in terms of the venue wise. There was actually somebody who said earlier. God, I'm just going back to the ones. Where is it? Where is it? Oh my god, where is it? Okay, yeah, there's this one. There was this one where it said, artist vendors should get more space and be charged less for it. I forgot what I said. I think I said, yeah, that would be nice. But I don't think it's gonna happen. It would be nice to get more space and charge less for it, but let's be real, I don't think it's gonna happen, especially in this economy, so yeah. Treasure train incoming, what? What'd that mean? Participants save 35 on 5 or more gift subs at level 2. Okay, we're at level 1, that's great. I don't know what this means. But yeah, we love this economy, do we? I certainly do not like the interest rate of 6.625 or anything like that. Made of, wait, hold up. Selfishly, yes. Business operations from a con organizer, no. Yeah. See, I don't think it's ever gonna happen. It would be so nice, but yeah. Not a hot take, but I wish more cons had diff space sizes. It was you! Wait, was it you who put the- wait, hold on, wait. Okay, we're just going back and forth of like, because I think we have like, oh, hold on. Okay, we have like 3 more after this one. Okay, hold on. It's somewhere here. Hold up. It's somewhere here. Fuck. Okay, yes, I remember seeing that comment. And like, yes, I agree. It should be like, they should all, I think Sack Anime also does that too. I know Otakon offers that because the unlimited Anime Boston offers that, but there's conditions where you have to have original art for the bigger one. Yeah. 6-foot tables, Drake, no JPEG. 8-foot tables, Drake, agree, JPEG. Yeah, I said like, I think earlier I said basically like, if you're like and it should be like based on levels. It should like, if you're like a beginner artist, like level 1, and you have like a 10x10 booth, oh boy, I hope you have a lot to fill. But I'm gonna be real, when I first had my first 10x10 booth, I thought I had a lot. I did not have a lot. now I have a lot, but back then I did not. Okay, so where are you putting this? Not spicy. Mild? Because people do say they skip the vendor hall. Maybe no spice? Are you considering reordering this? Maybe. I don't know. I would have to go through each one of them. Okay. Corporate anime cons is more fun to ghost and go to after parties. I feel like this is pointing at a certain con. I mean, this is honestly just an opinion because like people's fun is different from other people's fun. Like my fun is to go to the artist alley or vendor hall and spending my money. It's not fun for my wallet. It's not fun for my tax person, but it's fun for me. I used to like the after parties and stuff, but now I'm kind of like, you know what? I'm good. Especially after the feet juice. Yeah, see, depends where the feet juice is. Yeah, no. I think I feel like it's much more safer to go at a con than an after party. Just saying. To ghost? Maybe. It really just depends. Really just depends on what you find fun. Like if you're more into like the cosplay kind of scene and want to do cosplay photography and all that stuff, you might, yeah, people are probably going to ghost it because that's mainly what you want to do. But if people want to go to like the panels, go to visit the artist alley. Like, what is your goal for going to a con? Like, is it the parties? Is it the shop? Find all the Thancred merch you can find. This shit shouldn't exist at all. I heard about that story. No, not the feet juiced at any party. Girl, all of China. It was literally in international news. It was, do I ever lie? One time it was kind of funny. Now it's spreading like a plague. Yeah, wasn't it at what is it called? Mahjong Midnight? I think that's what it was called. There's like another party in AX. Apparently somebody said they also had the feet juice. It's true, it's Mozzie's birthday. No, it's not my birthday. I met both the cosplayer who did it and the people who egged on it and was #1 customer because he lost a bet. Dang! Yeah, bet. Bayo, please tell me you did not drink from the feet juice. Bayo. Oh shit, happy birthday. It's not my birthday. We just wanted to mahjong, bro. Not to be the next OF booth. What's OF? Feet juice, yeah. Okay, I'm not gonna talk about the feet juice. If you want to know about the feet juice, just look it up on the fanime Reddits. I don't know. OnlyFans. Oh, okay. Only feets. Only friends. I'm gonna put this as spicy, maybe. I feel like people are gonna be like, that's not true. I met my con friends at cons. Okay, we need a con with more fitness involved, in my opinion. Uma Musume is already bringing out the runners. JoJo and really any gym related anime is bringing out the lifters. A con with more fitness. We need a con with more fitness. I think this would be a nice opportunity. I think this would be a nice opportunity to like get fit. It might spark some people to like wanting to exercise or like, hey, this is fun. Like, I think it's not a hot take. I'm just saying my opinion. I don't think this is gonna be this is not a hot take at all. I'm just talking about it. Yeah, I think it's fun. Like, imagine like, oh my god, like, okay, we already have like the K-pop like dancing areas. Like everybody joins in and dancing. That's already fitness right there. We have what do you call it? We have foam fighting at certain events. That's fitness right there. We have wotoge. Wotoge is a really good. I think it's also really good exercise fitness, but also getting into the culture too. So yeah. I'm gonna say no spice. But I agree. It would be a nice ad. And like, yeah. If cons mean something to do, hey, maybe consider that. And maybe consider also the deodorant, waifus on deodorant. Consider it, please. It would make you a lot of money. This is due to my city slickin' speed running ways, but if you have a long line forming, that convo better be short. Goes both ways for the buyer and artist. I have a stamp. We were just talking about this. Oh no, he's here. Oh no, he's here. Robot. Oh no, he's here. Robot is here. Oh boy. Waifus on birthdays? No. I mean, that would be great, but you know, it's not my birthday, by the way. Also, Robot, it's been so long. How have you been? We're going through hot takes. Convention hot takes. A lot of them have been very mild or no spicy or cold turkey, but it's okay. No happy birthday. No, not the spread text. It's not my birthday. My birthday is not. My name is not. Fuck! My name is not Art. Oh my god. See, look what you made me do. Oh my god. But yeah. Hello. It's been good to see you. It's good to see you. Hope to see you at Shack Animus. I did not get a new name for my birthday. Happy birthday, Art. No. My name is Mozzie, aka the Art of Mozzie. I'm a digital artist. I like to draw anime, gaming, pop culture themed prints, stickers, keychains, shirts, decals, microfiber cloth, shot glasses, I love Thancred and Silas. And it is not my birthday. Okay. So let me talk about this one. I literally talked about like the problem with like the stamp rally thing. Where people are like, I'm like having a conversation or somebody's buying and then somebody butts in, tries to get their stamp. I'm like, bro, I'm dealing with a customer here. Oh boy. Okay, I'm heading out. Y'all take care. Thank you, Ollie, for coming by. Bye-bye. Thank you, Ollie. I'll see you soon. I've had people get mad about stamp rally lines. It goes both ways. People are mad about lines for stamp rallies, and then the people are mad about lines for people who are doing their stamp rallies are mad about the other lines that are not part of stamp rallies. I'm like, what do you guys want? Should I just have a line where it's just like, okay, stamp rallies go here. Non-stamp rally people go here. Isn't that normal business for stamp rallies? But to literally cut in line and it's like, listen, I need my stamp. But I kind of agree with the convo being short. I mean, if you're a friend of mine, obviously, but I had some strangers like come up to me and just like talk about their anime backstory. I'm like, bro, it's been 10 minutes. And I see somebody trying to talk to me, like trying to get a sticker. I'm like, I don't know what to do. I kind of like look at them. I'm like, I see you. I see you. Please don't walk away. But the long line for me is not gonna help out anyone. Oh god, sorry. Yeah, I've tabled and had those before. Play that anime sad flute song. Wait, what anime is that? Which one? The solution is to be mean, I guess, but I don't like being mean. I guess I could be polite, like, give me 1 second. It turns to the other person. Hey, let me know if you have any questions. Or, hey, do you have a question? Yeah. Like, no offense to anybody who wants to have long convos with me, but at the same time, I'm working. You wouldn't want to bother somebody who's working, right? Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna put kind of like both. Cause like, yeah, the convo better be short, but if it's for a stamp rally and I'm dealing with like a customer, not for like long convo, but just like have it like they want to buy a sticker and they just have a long order and they have a stamp rally to finish, I'm like, bro, you gotta wait your turn. I'm gonna put this in mild. Okay. Lack of AC and AA is a hot take. It's a hot take because there's no heat. Sorry. It is a hot take because it's just heat and there's no fans to cool down the heat. Literally. Yeah. I don't know where to put this though. Ooh, okay, I remember reading this one. I read this one. No spice. I'm gonna put no spice. Because it's a fact. Oh wait, cold turkey. It's a fact. Okay. Alrighty. AA hot take. Grandfathering artists should only take up half the AA. The other should be newer artists. Both should be decided by a juried lottery and should allow newer artists to be able to start selling at cons if their catalogs are ready. Look. Oh, hold on. Wait, you did not see that. Oh, I did not. Oh, hold on. Chotomate. Okay, we're gonna block that out. Okay. Well, shit. I thought I did a good run on that. But to be fair, this is not just this con's problem. It's quite a bit. And, like, the grandfathering system is, yes, it's I think we never didn't see that. We never seen. Yeah, we didn't see it. Yeah, no. But yeah, I think because a lot of I remember AX used to do a grandfathering system, and it was super hard to get in. But once you took that out, rest in peace the veterans who've been doing this for like 10 plus years. Like I had a friend who did AX for 15 years, and then one year she just didn't get in, and she was really upset. She was really sad. You know, it's kind of hard. It's really hard. Like the grandfathering system. Take up half the AA, and the other should be newer artists, and both should be decided by a jury lottery. It should allow newer artists to be able to start selling cons if their catalogs are ready. I agree on that part. If they're ready, like their art looks ready to go, like they have merch and stuff. Because imagine going to like you're at a con and you see a table with just like one print. I mean, hey, if you sell a lot of that print and make money, awesome, great. Yeah. Grandfather artists should only take up half the AA. The others should be newer artists. Both should be decided by a jury lottery and should allow newer artists to be able to start. Yeah. I want to. Okay. I want to agree, but I want to Yeah. I think this is honestly probably the fairest route I could think of with like grandfathering and lotteries and stuff. It's the fact that it said the fucking con. I'm like, damn it. How did I not see that? It's fine. Let's yeah. I'm gonna say yeah. Cause I feel like it shouldn't be like 100% of the same artist every single year. There should be still a good amount of like new artists or like different artists every year. Because if you have ARTISTALLEY that's the same every single year, unless those artists are producing a lot of new stuff. Say there's like artists that are not really producing a lot of new stuff. They're like, most of the time, I had people come up to me and be like, "Oh, I bought from this booth before. All right, have a nice day." I'm like, wait, I have new stuff. But if they see like a lot of new faces, they're like, "Oh, I haven't seen you before. Let me check out your stuff." It also gives a lot more opportunities for like other people. Even if it's in the grandfather and like it's lotteried, and like say artist A gets into this con, artist B didn't get into this con, but artist B gets into the next con and artist A doesn't get into the next con. They'll be like, "Oh, I haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you. Let me see what new things you have. How you been doing and all that stuff." So yeah, I'll say yeah. Maybe this might be a little. This was a tricky one. This was a tricky one. Honestly, it's a little tricky. Okay. You can't really see the word, so that's fine. Okay. Stop screwing with or around the gazebo. I'm assuming you're talking about that one con. Yeah. I don't know I don't want to know what's going on in the gazebo, and whatever you're doing with that gazebo, you probably should stop. It's a freaking gazebo. I've heard about the poop story. I don't. Oh man, that con. There's always a story. There's always a story about the gazebo. Somebody either leaving feces, gray water, popping on artist, a room setting up on fire, a toilet being ripped from the floor. The poo story. I'm not gonna go into the poop story. I haven't tabled at that con. I always wanted to. It's the prettiest venue I've ever seen. I've seen so many beautiful cosplays. That was like my dream con to like not only table at, but to cosplay at. Cause oh my god, it looks so pretty. I've seen so many pretty cosplay photos. I'm like, that could have been me. But it's okay. Okay, well, that was our last one. Let me catch up. It is 10:30. Holy moly. Okay. Oh god. Okay, hold on. I gotta check up. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I gotta check up on Puppy. He's been quiet. Yeah, my Pookie's not here. Happy birthday is not my birthday. But yeah, those were all the hot takes. A lot of them were on stamp rallies or basically drawing what you like. I'll probably post this on the Discord. Now, do I don't know if I have any hot takes. Like, I don't know. Do I have any hot takes? I realized, I like thought about it. I was like, huh, do I have a hot take? Well, if anybody has a hot take, speak now or forever hold your peace. I don't know. I can't think of one. Okay, okay. Before I end the stream, I should end with my hot take. But I'm scared. I'm like, okay, what if somebody is gonna be like, oh my god, we gotta cancel Mozzie because this is her hot take, and I'm like, no, please. Ribbons. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's what I. Thank you, Bayo. Okay, this is my ALA hot take. Ribbons should not be bought. It should be free. It should be a free thing. I mean, okay, like to buy ribbon, like if you spend $10 or more, you get a ribbon. I think that's okay. But like to be like, oh, you want this ribbon? Give me $4 for it. I'm like, bro, I know how much you paid for that ribbon. I know how much that ribbon cost you. But I don't know. Like, okay, maybe that might be a hot take, but I don't think ribbon should be like a purchasable thing, you know. I think it's especially at ALA when it's supposed to be a fun thing, you know. Yeah, like I think personally that's just me. Okay, what other hot takes do I have? That was specifically for ALA. Oh god, am I playing with fire here? Okay, okay, well, we already talked about the stamp rally. Do I have any stamp rally hot takes? I said, like, yeah, you have to have a minimum of 5 things. I don't know what's a truly spicy take. I don't know, I feel bad. I feel bad if I sound mean. I don't know. I can't read what you're saying. What do you mean? What do you mean? Okay. Okay, well, that's my ALA hot take. I don't know what exactly is my hot take exactly for ARTISTALLEY. I definitely agree that you should learn anatomy though if you're doing the chibis. Be mean, say it. No, I don't want a villain arc. This is the start of cancel on Mozzie. Bubbly, hello, welcome. I don't know. Okay, I'm like trying to really think about it. Maybe I could do like an art. No, I don't want to know if I want to do an art hot take. I mean, drawing chibis. The drawing using anatomy for chibis. It's okay, we can all get canceled together now. What is happening? I'm trying to be controversial and get views. No, I don't want to do that. No. My hot take is no. My hot take is Thancred is the best Final Fantasy 14 character. Yeah. Okay, you're safe here. This is a safe zone. Okay, I'll take the Tank Buster. I don't know what my hot take would be. I'm like trying to really think. Okay, let me write down. Let me write it down. Like, let me cook. Not trying to be mean. I'm trying to think of an artist one. Like not artist, like art related one. I can't even think of one. The anatomy one was a good one. That's a good hot take. Do it for the clips. No, this is how I gotta get canceled. She's baking the cake. No, not the cake again. Oh, I should bake a cake again and see how well I improved. Because last time I forgot the egg. I got super moist cake. I fucked up on the icing. I didn't even have a candle. Fuck! What is a good... I don't know. I don't really know. Okay, hold on. Let me mute for a bit. No, I'm still here. Okay. Okay, maybe the... Yeah. I don't know if this is a hot take. Okay. Not trying to sound mean. It's mainly because they're not ready. But I think that there are some artists that shouldn't be in Artist Alley yet. There are some that I've seen that are not ready based on not just skill, but just a lot of things, both mentally and physically. They have to pass a trial. What is this? Final Fantasy 14? They had to pass through the Hydaelyn trial. But like, man, they're... Oh man. Okay. Is it spicy? I don't know. Okay, so there are artists that I've seen that I don't think should be in Artist Alley. I'm just gonna say that shouldn't be in Artist Alley. Now, I'm gonna say now, it's not a lot. It's not a lot of people. I'm not saying like, oh my god, this person. No, there are some that like, I'm like, you shouldn't be in Artist Alley. Based on your attitude, based on your skill, and just based on your business practices, and many other factors. You yourself should not be in Artist Alley. To run, you have to have... Also, if you don't have thick skin, you probably shouldn't do Artist Alley. Because there's... Like, you're gonna get constant rejections. You're gonna get, like, constant people... Not constant. You're gonna get some people who are gonna be, like, behind the little panel of your display. You're gonna hear people like, I don't really like this art. And they walk away. Like, yeah, people are gonna not like your art. People are not gonna... like have the same opinions as you or like whatever, like but at the end of the day, just move on. Are we gatekeeping? It's funny because I hated gatekeeping, but when I did my Final Fantasy 14 rally for the first time, I saw people just doing this rally because it was free, and I had to gatekeep it because I wanted it only for Final Fantasy 14. That's the part of the experience, being rejected. Yeah, it hurts like a motherfucker, but you know, it's part of it. Like, oh my god, I literally, for like a whole month, every week I got a rejection. Like, if you're part of my close friends' stories, you know. Yeah. Okay, wait, hold on. Whoa. Okay, chat's going too fast. Hold on. Wait. Okay. Because are we keeping free? That's a part of experience, not being rejected. They must be treated young to be rejected. I think the difficult thing is that a good amount of big AAs have a much higher level to jump compared to before. True. That is very true. Hey, maybe you attracted newbies to Final Fantasy 14. I mean, Sparrow, I definitely did. Please don't. My queues can't get any longer. But yeah, yeah. Now they like if you're completely new to like art, like you are learning art, you have a bigger hoop to jump. Oh no, yeah, you have a bigger ledge. You have a bigger gap to jump. You have a bigger gap to jump. So you gotta work hard. You have to keep honing your craft. Like, yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Was that hot enough? Was that spicy enough? But yeah, there are some people out there that I'm just like, bro, how are you Artist Alley? Why are you having this attitude? Like, what is, bro? It's mainly, I guess it's mainly attitude and like maybe a little bit of skill, but you know, art is kind of subjective, so maybe that's their style. But you know, yeah, so proud of you. I don't know, I'm not really proud of myself. But yeah, attitude, like, you know, like kind of have like a bitchy attitude, like. They're I don't mean to say it, but like, yeah, they have a bitchy attitude. I'm like, if you're talking to like people, if you're talking to like some people like this and like to me like this, I don't want to know how you're talking to other customers like this. I know this is a AA con spicy take. But I got a FF14. Okay, fine. Say your 14 take. If you, oh my god, if you're gonna be one of those people that was like, oh, Dawn Trail was bad, or like, oh, Dawn Trail is not that bad. Oh, like, okay, I've heard this hot take multiple times. At this point, it's cold turkey. But, okay. Drives me nuts when people get into Artist Alley and complain loudly about not having customers or even customers looking at. Is it even? Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, is it because of that one story that you told me about at that one con with that one booth? I know this is narrowing it very little, but it drives me nuts when people are getting into Artist Alley and complain loudly about not having customers. Yeah, you know, yeah, it kind of bothers me too. It kind of bothers me a little bit, especially if they're doing it loudly. If they're doing it loudly, I'm like, bro, I'm trying to vibe here. I'm trying to have a good time. Like, why are you bringing the vibe down? Especially if they're my neighbor, I'm like, bro, please. Like, oh my god. Like, if they're tantruming, I'm like that. See, that's when you're not ready, because you have to like take in the fact that there is going to be a chance that nobody's going to buy your stuff. There's going to be a chance. Like, maybe the chance is very, very small. Like, you get 0 sales. But there's a chance. But you have to accept that there is going to be a possibility. And you just take it. Take it, learn, figure out what you can do. Figure out what you can do if you're not getting sales. Like, for me, if I'm not getting sales, I just try to really just push out like, hey, by the way, I stream on Twitch. Or like, by the way, I have an online store. Or like, these are my socials. Just hand out business cards if I'm not getting any sales. So, yeah. Yeah. There's gotta be a day, one day. I just gotta be that Draymond Green and Kevin Durant meme where he's like telling him like kind of like pep talk. Maybe I should have like a Artist Alley pep talk, or like an artist business pep talk. Kind of like tough luck kind of thing. But yeah. I kind of had this talk with somebody kind of recently. And like, it's funny because I had this talk with somebody to me with this whole thing. Especially as of recent. So yeah, it's kind of just like pep talk chain. The tuning exam. Oh my god, hold on. Hot take, Final Fantasy 14. Stop trying to get your friends into 14 for current content. They got hundreds of hours to slog through in order to get there, and even then it'll be in the next expansion. True? Yeah. if you do get your friends into 14 and you want them to do the current content, you have to warn them. By the way, if you want to do Shadowbringers content, or like, oh yeah, Shadowbringers is a good story, or like Heaven's Ward is a good story, kind of have to warn them, like, by the way, you kind of got to go through all this right now, so maybe offer to help. Yeah. It's because their craft sucks and needs to think more of their content. Wait, what was this one for? The one table neighbor where you, me, and Jared were next to each other on my right. Yes, okay, it was that one. And they got borderline insulting about people. Oh my god. Wait, I didn't know about insulting about people. Oh god, that's when you're not ready for customer service. Yes, see? That right there. Yeah, that boot specifically. Yeah. They're not ready. They're not ready. Their attitude is not ready. They gotta fix that. You have to have the attitude. You have to have like the mindset, mentality, and kind of like all that stuff. It's not like, okay, I need the art skill. Like there's a bunch of other stuff too. Yeah. I admit that the con was not great for a lot of people, even myself, but it doesn't mean to insult the public for not buying. Yeah, exactly. And I think that was around the time when like things started to kind of like slowly go down in like spending. That was like a bit of the start of it, but yeah, all in all, these are just takes, whether it's mild, spicy, hot, ghost pepper, whatever. I think, yeah, take it, everything you heard from me today and everything you heard here, just take with a grain of salt. That's just my opinion. But if you guys want to do this yourself, if you guys want to rank this yourself, go ahead. I don't know how exactly. I don't have this as a tier list. But if you want to do this as like your own like stream, or like just want to do it for fun, go ahead. Yeah, do go make content, or go rank your opinions on this. Yeah. Okay, so I literally was saying like at the near the beginning, I was like, damn, I should have invited artists who go to cons, like you, me, and everybody, pretty much almost everybody here, to like invite to the stream so we could talk about it. Maybe we could do that in the future. Yeah, we could do that in the future. Yeah. Yeah. I do like these hot takes, but I think I need to emphasize this was so fun. Thank you. I was like a little scared. I'm glad you guys have fun. I was a little scared. Like I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. This is the death of Mozzie. But yeah. Dang, I should have done this one. Okay, maybe I'll do this again, but make sure that we have hotter takes, or like, yeah, or like go through these and just see like if it's a hot take or not. But yeah, like next time I will invite artists to do this too. No, Mozzie is forever. Am I? Am I forever? Am I 5 ever? Next stream, extra spicy takes. Oh my god, what if every time I put a ghost pepper spicy, I have to eat like a pepper or something? I think that would be fun. I probably would die. Luckily I have a bathroom like literally just like not even 10 feet from me. So take a swig of hot sauce if you go mild. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I have 16 swigs of that hot sauce. Holy shit. And I've okay, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. 34 swigs! Oh, that's the whole bottle! Oh, I think he hears somebody. Oh my god. Mozzie records and records in the restroom. No, I do not record in the restroom. It's just down the hall. Maybe take a pepper eating for cold turkey takes. Oh god. Whoever gives the cold turkey gets a swig of milk and spicy. Oh wait, that would even it out. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna end it here because it's already 10:50. So, thank you guys for coming to my stream. I don't know when I will stream next. Hold on, give me 1 second. Okay, sorry. Had to do something really quick, but okay. Okay, what were we doing? Oh, right, we're ending. Thank you guys for coming to my stream. I don't know when I'm gonna stream next. But if you want to catch my stuff, you could check out my socials. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. I also have a Discord. I also post my pings there too. I'm trying to be a little bit more active there, but it's a work in progress. And if you want to self-promote yourself on there, by all means, we have a channel for that. If you want to post memes there, by all means, you can post memes there. And then also I have an Etsy store and a official store. Yippee. Next week we're actually having wait, I am going to stream next Friday night. Yeah, next Friday night. Because Final Fantasy is gonna have Fan Fest in Berlin at 1 a.m. in the morning. So yeah, please look forward to that. And I'm also gonna have a Final Fantasy sale that next weekend for a week. Please look forward to that. Oh, and I will also be at Anime Impulse Bay Area. Wait, let me take a look at what table am I in. What table am I? No shit. Anime Impulse. ちょっと待って。Wait. I'm table 309. Yeah, I'm table 309. Okay, wait, I could copy this image and show you. Okay, that's not the image. What the hell? Hold on. All right, this is where I am. 309. check, yes, check. If you don't know where, oh right, I'm in front of the stage. Alrighty. Yeah, I might lose my voice. We'll see, cause that's the stage. I am right there. Oh boy. Oh, this is gonna be fun. I even bought a camera so I could do like. Okay, I'm not doing vlog, but I want, cause I feel like I'm very awkward when I'm like talking to a camera, which is weird because I'm talking to a camera right now, but I'm an anime character. I wanted to just take videos of like my experience of the con, and like talk about it afterwards and use my VTuber, but I don't know if that's gonna happen because the fucking stage is right there. So yeah. Yippee, see you this weekend. Yay, see you this weekend. Wait, where are you at? Where are you at? I'm assuming you're an Artist Alley, right? It's gonna be so fun yelling happy birthday. No, don't yell happy birthday to me. It's not my birthday. We still got 2 months. 2 months till my actual birthday. Ayo, 1 a.m. stream? Hell yeah. 5:08. Okay, hold on. What the fuck is 5:08? 5. Okay, wow, you're not that far. Yippee! I could kind of stare at you. I could kind of. Oh my god, you're gonna see my messy ass booth. From behind. Oh boy. But yeah! By the way, you guys should check out Macy. Hold on, give me a second. Hold on, how do I do this again? Hold on. Chop up. Yeah! There you go, she's also gonna be at Anime Impulse 508. Right there. I'm right here. Right there. I think Mino 10 is one of these booths. She's next to me. She also streams too. She also loves Love and New Space. She also loves One Piece. More than me. I think you caught up. I think. But yeah. Thank you guys. I will Oh, she also likes that one dude. What's his name? The cheetah tie dude that likes to pull hair. What's his name? I forgot his name. Fuck, what's his name? Oh my god, what is his name? It's not. No, Otani is the baseball player. Fuck, what's his name? Shit, what's his name? Oh my god. Wait, wait, no. He's from Jujutsu Kaisen. Nanami. Nanami, yeah. Nanami, yeah. Him. Yeah. God. No, he's great. He's a great guy. No, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Oh my god. Okay, maybe I should end. The fumes of this room is getting into me. But okay. But yeah, make sure you find us at Anime Impulse. Yeah, there's a lot of artists there. It's gonna be this weekend, Saturday, Sunday. Anime Impulse, Bay Area, Santa Clara Convention Center. Oh shit, where is it at this year? Oh shit, hold on. Oh shit. Oh shit. So you know how I said how you should be ready for tabling? Yeah. Okay, yeah, it is the Santa Clara Convention Center. Yes. Okay. Alright. I will see you guys later. Goodbye. Good night. Where's my ending screen? Okay, goodbye. Right, this is the FanFest one. Where's my regular one? Here you go. Yeah, goodbye. Good night. Thank you. Goodbye. Get some rest. Eat dinner. Don't be like me and skip dinner. Yeah. Don't be like me. Okay, goodbye.